What's good, gamers? Oh, I just realized I had my stuff muted. Oops. So I just sat there in silence. That's pretty swag. What's up, Caleb? How we doing, homie? What's good, brother? Welcome on in. Hello, positive. What's up, bro? Welcome to see ya. Yeah, that's English, and I speak it fluently. Thanks for asking. Welcome on, dude. I hope you're doing great today. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm sitting here every single day before I go live. I feel like I say this every stream. I was like, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Something is being forgotten and I can never know what it is. And I don't know what it is until I press the go live button. And then the millisecond that I go live, instantly my brain's like, oh, hey, you know the thing that you've been trying to remember for 20 minutes? It's this. But I will not remember it prior, like, at all until I go live. But the second I click it, so my brain's like, that thing. That's what you need to do. So we're here. Here is the lore for today. We need 2 shinies today. And you're like, Oshawaves, you even got to shine like a million streaks. What are you talking about 2 for? If we don't get 2 shinies today, unless we get 3 tomorrow, which is extremely unlikely. Yes, extremely unlikely. This run is gonna get put in the dirt. I'm gonna take it out back. But the only way to find out is to fuck around. That's the saying. Fuck around and find out. That's exactly what we're gonna be doing. Chat, how we doing today? Happy Monday, gamers. Bees doing great. Opposite of purple guy jump scare because I accidentally tweaked the size of it, but I made it too big. Something that I've never ever experienced before. I'll be sure. By the way, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. How we doing today, Default? And Zora, what's up, bro? It's good to see you. Shiny Groudon saved the playthrough. I'm just saying, bro. Groudon has so much aura. That stupid fish could never. I am Team Groudon until the day I die. Dude, you will never catch me liking Kyogre over Groudon. There will never, ever be a universe where I'm picking that stupid damn fish over Groudon, dude. I love seeing those tweets on Twitter where it's just like, dude, it's like Groudon and or Kyogre beefing with one another. And it's just like 2 random ass people. One person will be like, the most recent one I saw was like, that ugly ass fish could never farm so much aura. And then there's a similar art piece for Kyogre, and then somebody quote tweeted it was like, that stupid ass land dinosaur could never farm this much aura, or just something like that. And those are so funny to me. I could not tell you why, but I find so much amusement in those stupid little tiny things. But I'm gonna be real, dude. Groudon is the cooler one. Can we collectively agree on that? Groudon is absolutely the cooler one. I'm gonna be real. My fight is missing a crucial origin pulse. It's missing some bitches and some aura. It's stupid fish. I hate it. I'm gonna be real, dude. Like, dude, you look at Groudon, you look at Kyogre. Kyogre has the advantage in every aspect. Every aspect, Kyogre has the advantage. It has the type advantage. You know, in Hoenn, there's more water than land. And it's where they're beefing, they are literally beefing on top of the water. There's no land. Groudon is literally submerged in Kyogre's territory and holding his own, dude. Like, Groudon is the aura farmer. He's literally weak to Kyogre, but on top of that, he is 4 times weak in his primal form. 4 times weak to that ugly ass fish. And yeah, he's still cooking. And he's still cooking. The way I see it, Kyogre is surrounded. What's under the water? That's right, more lands. Well, counter argument, there's water on top of the land. It doesn't matter about what's underneath. It's like, that's like saying Rayquaza wins because there's air. Like, are you right? Technically, but that's not how that works. So, I disagree with that. I am a team fish hater. I'm not to say, okay, I don't hate Kyogre. I just love Groudon so much more. I just love Groudon so much more. You know what the worst part was, chat? You know what the worst part about that is? One of my ex-girlfriend's favorite legendary was Kyogre. So I had to be a fake Kyogre fan. It wasn't pretty epic, dude. I had to be an imposter among us. I'm a Groudon lover till the day I die. Certified. Becky, what's up, homie? Welcome on in, dude. I hope you're doing great today. Hello. Default, welcome on in as well. Hello. I did say hi to you, but I'm saying hi to you twice because you're just cool like that. Katsuru, welcome on in as well as Joel. I hope you're doing great today, homie. Air traffic, hello. Evie, the homie. Comet. I don't know why I read your name and then I paused. Comet. Thank you for the tier 1, dude. Enjoy the ad-free content for the next month, as well as a cutie beauty badge beside your name. And actually, no. Actually, chat, as of today, I'm removing all the emotes. There'll no longer be emotes Sorry to all the emo fans. Unfortunately, you guys don't exist anymore. Liv, what's up, bro? How are we? Hello, hello. It's good to see you. How are we today? Happy Monday, gamers. Hope you guys are doing great. But yeah, as I was saying, the lore for today, if we don't get 3 shinies today, I'm actually, like, we're going to stream this tomorrow too, obviously. But if we don't get 3 shinies between today and tomorrow, done. This will never see the light of day. This will never see the light of day. Absolutely not. Or maybe it will, but in like an April Fool's post where it's like, I did a shiny only challenge and then I just rage quit after 86 hours. That breaks my heart, dude. We put so much time into this run. I don't want to nuke it for nothing, but hey, what can you do, eh? What can you do? I did not get shiny Mew yesterday, which makes me very sad. I didn't do 6 hours worth of encounters of like 3. And I made sure to not do soft resets this time. Don't worry. But still no luck on Mew. Also, comment what they gifted to the homie Ren. Yo, comment. Thank you so much for gifted, bro. We appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ren, if you are by chance here, I beg of you. Today's a day, chat. Today's a day. I beg of you, please drop the homie comment to thank you in the chat. I would appreciate a comment. Thank you for the gifted, dude. We appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're just kind of cooking. Primal Groudon has 30% usage more than Primal Kyogre. See, even the fans know. Even the fans know. Groudon is the better of the two. He's just got aura like that, dude. Can the fish hit an earthquake? No. Can you take a fish to the beach to hang out? No. Unless it's in the water, then it's going swimming. Can you bring your fish to your local park? No. Can you go see a Jets game with the fish? No. You can just look at it under the water. Hello, I am under the water. Please help me. That's all it's good for. That's it. So from this day forward, I'm a certified Kyogre hater. I am a certified Groudon Glazer and a certified Kyogre killer. Every Kyogre I see, I will murder on sight. It's on sight now. What if you put the fish in a fishbowl? You need one big ass fishbowl. Like, you would need a very, very large fishbowl. Noviana's weather also negates all of Kyogre's stabs. Exactly, dude. Exactly what I'm saying. Also, Groudon learned Solar Beam, so he's already aura farming. He literally has the perfect counter to his counter in his left pocket. He's just waiting for the right time to use it. Specs Groudon, Primal Groudon, just saying, plus 252 special attack, because you're always running special Groudon, obviously, obliterates Kyogre. And if you do the damage calcs, and it doesn't one-shot, then go away. Go away right now. Terra Grass who? True. You're so right. Actually, double down on the eruption. I agree. Does anyone want to lay on the floor with me and be weird? No, but I've seen you ask that in the Discord, I think, twice. If you ask that again, I'm going to have to time you out. Because repeating the same question over and over again when nobody's answering is, that's a sign. Smile. Okay, wait. Wait, that's 30? Okay, I'm like... I know... Didn't Groudon win, what was the winning team for 2016? Whoa. World champ? Oh, was 2016 Wolfie? Yeah, 2016 was Wolfie, and he won with Kyogre. How could you? He won with Kyogre. How could you? I hate him so much. I am unsubscribing from his channel right now. I'm canceling my Patreon subscription. I'm canceling my tier 3 subscription on Twitch that I doesn't even use anymore. And I'm canceling my membership right now. Why is he running with Kyogre when Groudon is right there? I didn't get a shiny Heatran. I mean, I would be totally okay with that, be nasty. I would be okay with truthfully anything. I'd be okay with that Charmander right there. I'd be okay with whatever. Truthfully, we need 3 shinies or this run's dead. So realistically, it doesn't matter what we get. I do not care what we get. If we don't get 3 shinies within the next 2 days, it's cooked. I think the odds are in the favor of us getting one today. And afterwards, I'm going to make sure to never do a full odds shiny hunting playthrough again. And like 8,000, I mean. Because I never want this to take this long. Hell to the no, bro. Hell to the no. I'm good. We good, fam. I'll stick to my 4096. Pokemon Oras. You know, let's all this glaze about Groudon. Whoa. All this glaze of a Groudon, I think we should do Pokemon Omega Ruby next. I don't care that we have to do Fire Red Leaf Green, because Fire Red Leaf Green can suck it. Because that's an 8192, and I am good, fam. Okay, no, jokes aside, next we're doing Meloetta. We're doing Meloetta, on Thursday. Thursday going forward, we're gonna be doing Meloetta. And if you're like, what are you talking about doing Meloetta? I imagine most people know about the distribution Meloetta you can get. You can get the Shiny Meloetta if you catch every single Pokemon within Pokemon. It's Scarvy and the DLCs. That's what it is. I haven't had my coffee today. I'm sorry. So we're going to be doing that on a fresh new save file. We're going to start a new playthrough, start to finish the entire game, all of its story, and catch a living dex of every single Pokemon, and then getting Meloetta. And I'm going to put a timer on the screen because I just want to see how long it would take. I think for funsies, I would like to see how fast we could do it. Would we speedrunning? What would it be? Randoms? What do you mean what would it be? Randoms? Oh, randomized? I don't think so. I'm gonna be real. I feel like I have a very niche interest in randomizers. I love randomizers. I think they're stupidly fun. But I feel like I'm a part of a small niche of, you know, people who actually enjoy randomizers. Maybe I'm just delusional, but I feel like generally speaking, people don't enjoy randomizers. Which I think is fair, but I think they're really fun. I love the idea of what am I going to get in this route? What is available in this grass? What would be available in this grass? But generally speaking, I think it's the opposite. And also, I wouldn't want to do another randomized shiny only. Realistically, for a while, I just offered the randomized shiny only as little, hey, this would be fun, let's do it. And I mean, people wanted it. I mean, I guess, you know what, maybe it's contradictory for me to say that because you guys voted to do this, but would you hydrate? Would you drink coffee instead? No, I have water. I have one thing of water. Yeah, I have a question. Do you guys know, what's it called? You're not allowed to like bring food and drinks on a plane, right? What is the penalty if you get caught doing that? Does anybody know? Do they like give you the death sentence? Electric chair? Best beverage on the planet, hands down. You just can't bring it through TSA. Oh, I was told that I can't bring anything on the plane unless I bought it from a specific place or they offered it to me. They usually just throw it out, but how am I supposed to deliver my Wicked can? That's the reason I'm asking, is I want to bring this. Technically, you could empty it. Is it possible to get one of these closed, like, for 20 bucks? Do you think I could get this refilled and shut for 20 bucks? Ship it? No, but I want to hand deliver it to him when I go out to BC. Hot glue into dream. Oh, you're so right. Oh, I wanted to look at that. Right. Thank God I brought that up. Weird. Okay. If it's carbonated, it may explode though. Well, he's not gonna open it. He's not gonna open it, I hope. I would hope he didn't. That can is like 2 years old. Almost. Give or take. I mean, like on the plane. Ooh, that would be fire. It would go boom. I could be a boomer. Wait, maybe I don't want to do that actually. You know, upon second thought, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe not. You could throw it in a checked bag inside a plastic bag. You can throw it in a checked bag inside an empty bag. What if I put it like... Could I put it in a bag that's not a carry-on? Do you think they'd let me do that? Like, if I don't bring it on the plane, but it's on the plane, do you think that's allowed? I imagine no, but... Kaiser, you're so right. Kaiser, not Kaiser. I can't read. 17's been catch a shiny? Yeah, you right, you right. I ain't gonna argue today. You right. I don't got the energy to entertain it today. You right. You forget, Caleb, you're cool, so we're lying. Hi, Reeves. How's it going, homie? How's it going? How's it going? Drill a hole through the bottom of the pan? Why would I do that? Also, there's blue on the bottom, and I have no idea what it's from. I think a Smurf was stuck under my can and got a little freaky. And check bags, liquid gels, and aerosols can be packed inside any size container as long as the capacity pasto does not exceed certain limit, usually 2 liters of 2 kilograms, and no single container exceeds 0.5 kilograms. Yeah, this is, yeah, I don't know, absolutely. That's 300 milligrams. So it's like 0.0355 grams. You said 0.5 kilograms, so 500 grams. That's 500 milligrams. Oh, that's 500 milliliters, but 1 milliliter is 1 milligram. Right, yeah. Wow, math class, we're back. Oh, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Cool. And if they tell me no, then I'll just show them the C4 I have strapped to my chest. In GTA, of course, in Grand Theft Auto chat. We're gonna be doing a Grand Theft Auto playthrough. That was the only teaser for the Grand Theft Auto playthrough. Be on the lookout for that soon. Becky, thank you for the shot, like, dude. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing great today, Becky. Hello, hello. Happy Monday, brother. Did you see IRL? I imagine there has got to be like thousands of cases of people doing that IRL. Like, I imagine, or I don't imagine, but I wonder if the crime rate in oh my god, what is the real name for GTA? It's not Los Santos. Obviously, that's the place in GTA. Is it Los Angeles? Is that where GTA 5 is based off of? Is it Los Angeles? I don't remember, but I wonder if the crime there is higher because of GTA. I'm not good. My cat spilled cola over my keyboard and I'm cleaning it. No! Alright, get the shotgun. You know what must be done. I'm just kidding. That stinks. I am sorry to hear that, though. I've been clean. At least you can type with an excuse. This is true. Reeves do be cooking. What game should I do my first proper shiny only challenge in? Okay, comment. I'm gonna ask you, what was your most recent shiny hunt? What was the most recent shiny hunt you did? What game? What was it for? How long did it take? I will give you a very good answer to your question based off of your answer to that question. People visit due to GTA, but I don't think they pull RPGs out of their asses and blow up police cars. Well, you clearly... No, exactly. You're right. Exactly. That's the thing. You said it yourself. You don't think. As somebody who's been there, I can say, been there, done that. It was a great time. Shout out to my 6th grade field trip. That was a pretty sick experience, to say the least. Been there, done that. Like I said in a previous video, I have 13 charges of manslaughter. I've been charged 13 times with first-degree manslaughter. 6th grade, man. What a wild time that was, dude. 6th grade was such a crazy time. Absolutely. Pokemon Black 2 Eevee. Okay, so you got a tolerance. I can't give you a direct good answer. I feel like you should do your first shiny only challenge in one of your favorite regions. I think it should be like one of your favorite regions slash one region that has some of your favorite shinies. Because realistically speaking, if you're doing a shiny only challenge, you're doing a randomizer. Or not a randomizer. You're doing random encounters for most of your wild Pokemon. So like think about all the routes and it's like, well, I could, you know, I could like... I could get Beautifly here, but I could also get Giratina, or Igglybuff, or Snubbull. So that's something that I always consider, and I always try to make sure other people consider when they're doing, like, more specifically when they're picking their encounters here, or for our playthroughs, is think about everything that you can get, all of the different phases. I know that sounds really like, oh my god, but basically just pick a Pokemon game that, like, you like the Pokemon in. If you like a lot of Gen 7 Pokemon, do Alola. Run through Alola right now. Run it. You like black and white? Dude, go crazy. Alright? Do a black and white playthrough. You just said you did a black 2 Eevee shiny hunt, so I would say do a black and white shiny playthrough, but realistically, if you got tolerance, run whatever game you want. If you can do, like, shiny Eevee hunt and black 2, you can do anything. Pokemon, no, not Pokemon Emerald. Not Pokemon Emerald. Wait. Anything but Pokemon Emeralds. Pokemon Emeralds RNG is broken. Wait. Do anything but Pokemon Emeralds. Unless you want to deal with the obnoxious starter hunts. Because for Pokemon Emeralds, RNG is broken. Smile. So, I don't know all the details, but I can tell you, to do your starter hunt, you have to start a save file, do 200 100 to 200 resets. If you don't find the shiny, you have to restart the save file. And then do it again. Because soft resetting in that game just doesn't work. So, I would do that. I would avoid doing that. Truthfully, if you really want to do Hoenn, I would do Ruby or Sapphire. You're trying to hit my OG Black White 2 team. You could do that, dude. Replay through your OG team. Or replay through with your OG team, but shiny. That'd be kind of sick. We're still here. I am so sorry. Oh my god, Silver, this is the worst shiny run I've ever done in my life. If we don't get 3 shinies in the next 2 days, I'm actually deleting the save file. And we are scrapping this video completely. Because this is the worst one I've ever done. By far. It's not even close. It isn't even close. And I don't even want to finish it. I don't even want to finish the marathon, dude. I want to time out. Ref, call time. I'm going to go eat a chocolate pudding and then, you know, say that I'm allergic or something. Make an excuse because I do not want to do this anymore. Wait, so you have to reset your save file every single time? No, you don't have to every single time. You can do soft resets because of, like... So, Emerald runs in 60 FPS, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I read. Whatever frames it runs in. You have a dedicated shiny frame, right? So it's literally a matter of trying to hit that shiny frame. So that's why you do like about 100 to 200 because that gives you a decent amount of chances to hit each frame. But then when you hit the shiny frame, it's actually like a 1 in 7 chance that you get the shiny. So you could hit the shiny frame perfectly 15 times in a row and not get a shiny. But that's still your shiny frame. Which is why it's really stupid, because there's a lot of times where you're resetting and you will get an identical Torchic, for example. So, I would not recommend. Are we hitting 90 hours a stream? Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Unfortunately, make tomorrow a 24-hour stream if you get a shiny and let the whole day off. You think you're clever because I don't stream on Wednesdays. You literally think you're clever, huh? Miss me with that, bro. Miss me with that. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream of this game. My ratings for Heart Gold Soul Silver have dropped so hard ever since I started this thing. I'm just saying. Ever since I started this playthrough, I have dropped Heart Gold Soul Silver from an S tier game all the way to a B tier. Can I run Gamba? No, because you asked. Only because you asked. I was about to say do it, but now that you asked, it's nope. No more Gamba. Sorry. Congratulations, chat. Reeves ruined the Gamba once again. Me when I lie? Go ahead, Reeves. Go ahead. Is this Cynthia's battle music? Mayhaps. Perchance. I don't know. I still haven't finished my playthrough. I'm stuck on Safari. In what game? Like, in an Emerald? Because that's what we're talking about. Or in this game? Alright, chat. You guys already know. You guys know. Are we getting a shiny today? Literally, this comes down to... If we don't get a shiny today, unless we get 3 tomorrow... See what this one. Oh, Leaf Green. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about a completely different game. Oh my god. Stuck on Safari. Oh, are you like when you need to get the teeth to get strength? Is that what you're cooking up? Chat, you guys don't know what's happening. Is gambling. It's fun and it's epic and it's gaming. Gamble everything. All of it. Full sand or no sand. Are we getting a shiny today? We're like 20,000 encounters deep, so odds are, yeah. But yeah. Hey, I mean, like, let's be real. We were supposed to get one yesterday. We were supposed to get one the day before. We were supposed to get one the day before. The day before that, we got one. But the day before that, we were supposed to get it. And then the day before that, we were supposed to get it. So who am I to tell about who we are and aren't supposed to get? What I can tell you is that I got 10 bans on no. I got 10 bans on a hell freaking no. Which means, because I am the manifester of all time, and I always gamble, right? I'm in fact going to be getting no shinies today. Sorry, believers. Unfortunately, you lost. You gambled the wrong way. GG's, you know, better luck next time. Omega lol. Ember and Fez's of Striker are Armaldo. Such a cool team. Ember and Pheasants of Striker, Crocodile. That's only 5 Pokemon. Wait a minute. What? You're missing one. That's only 5. And then you just had to put Armaldo in there. You got like Goatedmon, oh, like a pretty solid bird. Goatedmon, Armaldo. Really? Or really? Oh, that's a trooper and a half move right there, Becky. I wish you the best of luck. Because that's nuts. Trying to catch every Pokemon in each area before like you progress is pretty chill until you get to the Safari Zone. I understand why you say you're stuck now. That makes perfect sense. Oshawaves, which Pokemon should I draw? You should draw Mega Steelix. As a challenge for you because oh my god, that guy has so many little details. Smile. And if you don't, you're to be banned. So Galeo, no! No! 3 shinies today? Between today and tomorrow, if we don't get 3, this run is cooked. This run is cooked, and we're moving on to Meloetta. I mean, we're moving on to Meloetta. Well, no, that's not true. If we do get 3 shinies, then we're not going to move on to Meloetta, but Necrozma Duskmane. That's crazy. Reeves, you should draw Necrozma Duskmane right now. You know what? Necrozma Duskmane. I'm not that talented? Yeah, well, I can't relate. I'm gonna draw Necrozma Duskmane right now. MS Paint. Hold on. So, what I gotta do here is I gotta... No, I don't want to open link. Open image and new tab. Close this. Put this right here. But my face cam blocks it. True. We learned this last time. He's scamming the believers. Yep. Exactly. Let's not leak my Twitch payouts. That would be sick. So if I'm right... Why is it not... Oh my god. Hold on. There we go. This on, and then this, and this, and then I'm right here still. Hello. Okay, so this is our source image. All right, this is the image we're gonna use. I'm gonna get... How big is... Okay, that's pretty big. Not relatable. Okay, so it's a puppy. So it's got 4 legs. That's a great start. You know, we just do leg 1 and leg 2, and then he's got like a little tail that turns into a Y with a little thing in the middle. So that's its tail. It's got a lion head. So you gotta draw the lion head, of course. Okay, we're kind of cooking. He's also got wings, so you gotta draw like the wings, and that's a Y wing, and then you gotta draw it here, and that's another Y wing, and he's also got like feet stuff, so it's feet stuff, you know, the stuff for the feet, and then he's got a face mask on because he's, you know, trying to get rid of all of his like acne and stuff. You gotta respect it, honestly. So do like the little face mask, like that. And then his little triangle, because that's his favorite shape. Chat, let me know in the comments down below. What is your favorite shape? He has those little eyeballs. He's got a little boop nose. And then the face shape covers the boop nose. And then you gotta add a smile at the... Oh, you gotta add a smile to finish off the artwork. And there we go, chat. That is my 10 out of 10 perfect drawing, as I would say, of Duskmane. Wait, Necrozma Duskmane. Is that... What's this thing called again? I forget what it's called. What did you say, Reeves? I can't even see your message. What did you say it was? Necrozma Duskmane. That. That's my Necrozma Duskmane drawing. Not to flex, but I'm pretty talented. So, hey, if you need an artist, hit me up. I charge a very reasonable price. And actually, chat, if you are a subscriber or... Yeah, if you're a sub here at the channel, you're actually going to be entered into a giveaway where I'll be giving that picture away signed by the Oshawaves. Hold on, actually, I forgot the signature on it, honestly. If you're a sub and you want to enter this giveaway, all you gotta do is type 1. And you'll be entered. I forgot to sign it. There you go. That is the Oshawaves signature. I meant to be a penis, and I realized that it looks so bad as a penis. How does this man fuck up drawing a penis, bro? Make it make sense. Is it a dick? Well, it was gonna be, and then, you know, it looks so bad. I was like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe it looks like a really weird looking knife thing. So, add your watermark. I did. Thank you for the reminder, Reeves. I appreciate it. You have a reference. Yes, I do. There's a reference right there. I think on the wall. 2 swords. You need to go to art school? Yeah, I know. I'd be a great teacher. You're so right, Caleb. I do. So that way I could be a fantastic teacher. I could teach the younger generations about the true artistic skills that I hone, if you will. Gosh, how are we doing today? My phone broke down so randomly. Oh, that stinks, dude. I hope that gets, sorted out soon, Preposterous. Dude, that stinks. I'm doing okay myself. I'd be doing better if I found a shiny, but, until then, we're here and we're gaming. Did Twitch ever end up paying you? Nope. Like usual. You mean the $0? What payouts? Literally nothing. Chat, I hate you guys. Why do you guys gotta remind me? Why do you guys gotta remind me? It's a puppy. Sure. I mean, it is. It's like, it's got 4 legs like a puppy. So, broke ass can relate. Wow. That's messed up. That's messed up. Why would you do such a thing? Why are we drawing the sun with legs? Just to show that I'm one who hones the artistical talents. Oshawaves. I just remembered Windows existed as an operating system. You're welcome for the reminder. What's up, ISO? How we doing, homie? Rhombus. Yo, who the hell out of every shape to pick picks a rhombus, bro? I'm gonna be real. When it came to building blocks, oh, I love building with rhombus, but that's about it, bro. Other than that, they got nothing going for them. Also, oh, a dodecahedron is crazy. I mean, hey, if that's your favorite, you can just be like circle, star, like Bliv said, square. You get some pretty solid ones. Or there's rhombus and dodecahedron. Like, alright. Alright. We know who excelled in math class and who didn't, to say the absolute least. NDM, Necrozma Duskmane. It's Duskmane. Oh, I heard that as Mang. I can't read. Dodecahedron. Or is there... Yeah, there's 3 C's. I did say that right. Pop off, I guess. If that's your thing. If that's your thing. No, as a student? Why would I go as a student if I'm already an art master? Dodeca D's nuts. That's kind of messed up of you to say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just a man who's running up and down in the grass. Why would you do that? Necrozma Duskmane, go have it, artists. I'm doing my best, okay? You know what, chat? I don't appreciate the fact that you guys are putting me down. I tried my best. I did something brave. I stood up today on stage, and I drew my best attempts at a Necrozma Duskmane, okay? And the fact that you guys are making fun of me for it is quite mean, and this is why other people are too scared to come forward about stuff, and it sucked. Well, at least you're doubling down. You know, at the very least, I can respect you doubling down on the hater mindset. If you're gonna be a hater, you might as well double down. I put the Switch 2, and the DS I ordered a while ago was found on the way. Ooh, hell yeah, brother. Post your NDM on Twitter? No, I know no wanna. If you guys are being mean to me, then Twitter will probably be mean to me too. My GB is being weird and I keep finding bad egg as a Pokemon. Couldn't find any help fixing online. There's something going through save file. Restart it. It's not your Game Boy. It's your save file. Or it's your game. Unfortunately. Bad egg appears in Gen 3, right? Bad egg Pokemon. Yeah, bad egg is an illegal Pokemon. Yeah, bad egg is an illegal Pokemon. That's what it is. But I mean, either way, like, dude, game on your game. You know, play your DS, have fun with it. I'm not saying don't do it, but you might have the same problem on your DS. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, bad egg. What I'm reading here, it's an illegal check. The purpose of checksum and this bad eggs is to make cheating harder. Since if you manually change the type of Pokemon in the world, this would immediately make checksum illegal. This would make the Pokemon worthless, turning into a bad egg. Most common ways of getting bad egg are with poorly written cheat codes, by performing glitches, or randomly due to what seems to be hardware failure. Your case could fall in the first case, even though it's not really a fault of the cheat code. It doesn't explain what you're doing in the game. Okay, well, this is just a specific person. But, my roommate's GBAs? How many multiple games? Oh, okay, then it's hardware failure. There you go. Then it's hardware failure. I've never heard of that being like console specific, but yeah, if it doesn't happen in your roommate's Game Boy with the same game, then yeah. It definitely is the Game Boy. I didn't know that the Game Boy itself could generate bad eggs. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was always like when it like was hardware failure. I always assumed it was the game hardware, so like your physical copy of the game. But Twitter won't probably be mean to you. They will be mean to you. Twitter's always so nice to me. YouTube comments, on the other hand, YouTube comment section is not nice to me. Hold on. The reason hardware issue causes bad eggs. Well, I mean, if ISO is saying that it works on other Game Boys or other, you know, the hardware is perfectly fine, then hey, what can you do? What can you do, man? What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I said I'm gonna start posting on, like, dude, I said on YouTube, I'm gonna start posting on here like it's Twitter, by the way. And then everybody in the YouTube, like, in the replies just kept calling me Kanye West. Like, that's not the right one. I just started posting like it's Twitter, by the way. Oh no, it's Oshawaves. Other than positive, and I positively something to respond to them. Let's go. We need Twitter mode for posting. Kanye is banned, though. Cool. Don't be like Kanye of YouTube, though. Okay, nice. Just be civil with stuff, please. Oh, somebody deleted one. There was another one. There was another one. Somebody deleted one. That's crazy. But... or maybe I deleted it. Maybe I deleted it. I just don't remember doing that. There was one. I don't remember what it said, word for word. But... everybody just like, and what do you mean, like, why does the person say just be civil with stuff, please? Do I post fucked up shit on Twitter, chat? Pardon my language, but, like, does this shit I post fucked up? Like, I just post shit posts. Like, I don't think anything here is really bad. What happened? It completely reached the wrong target audience, methinks. But, so, yeah, that was definitely a surprise to see. Your YouTube fans are weird. True, except my YouTube fans pay my bills, so can I really hate them? My YouTube fans are the reason that I'm not spare change. Any spare change? Bro saw one swear word in your tweet. You're so right. This one time back in August of 2012, I tweeted the word frick. And it's now coming to bite me in the ass 13 years later. Bam, bam, bam. Unfortunately, it was inevitable. The fall off of Oshawaves due to cancellation was inevitable, chat. I'm so incredibly apologetic and sorry for all of the things I've done. I would like to sincerely apologize, and in fact, I would like to take some time to step back so I can, you know, reflect upon my actions. You know, 13 years ago, I was a completely different person than I am today, but I still need to reflect because obviously 13 years ago I said a bad word and I have to pay the prices now. I'm so glad that cancel culture got, like, fucked off. Pardon my life, dude. I'm just swearing a lot today. My bad. But I'm so glad that's the case because I used to be so paranoid of that. Actually. Like, dude, I would see people getting canceled for some stuff and be like, oh my god, I'm so cooked if I ever get exposure. If I ever get more than 3 subs on YouTube, I'm gonna be cooked. So I'm so glad that it kind of, like, left because I was petrified. But I also thought about, like, abusing it in the sense of, like, saying something really bad intentionally to get the cancel culture exposure. Because with cancel culture, like, getting canceled comes with a very large exposure just at the cost of negative energy. But with negative energy also comes a small outlet of positive energy. Because there's, like, I've never once been involved with cancel culture, ever. But I've heard of a lot of people who've gotten canceled. Right? So if I've heard of them, then so many other people who have no idea who this person was before, all of a sudden, oh yeah, this person got canceled. I don't know why, I don't really care, but, you know, it's still exposure. Bad attention, still attention. Exactly. Bad attention, still attention, you know? People go leave hate comments on my YouTube video, those are still views on my YouTube video, baby. So now, chat, we collectively need to come together and think of the most devious plan that we can to get ourselves canceled. What would you guys recommend step 1 be? What do you guys recommend step 1 be? I can try and cancel you again? Try and cancel you again? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're gonna try and cancel me again? Meaning that you've tried to cancel me before? Justine, is that you? Was that friend you had over Justine? Say you hate Taylor Swift live on Twitch, but I can't say I hate Taylor Swift. Half of my playlist is Taylor Swift. I'm gonna press shuffle and I guarantee it's like a 30% chance a Taylor Swift song plays. Okay, that's Kesha. That's Kelly Clarkson. That's Justin Bieber. No. That's Kesha again. That's Selena Gomez. That's Sabrina Carpenter. Dude, I have so many Taylor Swift. Dude, I'm getting the worst RNG on the planet. I have so much Taylor Swift on this playlist. That's Pitbull. That's Sean Kingston. That's Lady Gaga. That's Ariana Grande. That's Avril Lavigne. That's Taylor Swift. 20,000 years later. Oh my god. Not that playlist, Mr. Bicular. Not that one, buddy. Aw, man. Can we get a... And, dude, that's what I'm saying. May as well give up. You're so right. Sabrina Carpenter mentioned? Yes. I am a proud Sabrina Carpenter Fortnite skin owner. Bro, playlist sounds kind of fruity. It's my white girl Tings playlist. That's exactly what it is. That is my white girl playlist. I have a lot of playlists based off of my mood. So... that's just like, if I'm in a way, that's realistically, is there alcohol in my system? That's realistically, that's what that playlist is. Am I sober or not? Professor Hypno is your favorite. I know from experience. Chat, Hypno is officially my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I lied. I can't even hold that for 2 seconds. The answer is always no. No, unfortunately, you're right. There is no alcohol in my system. Where did my bottle go? For now. At least a Spotify RNG will make your shiny RNG better. Wait. No, because you might be cooking. Maybe now we'll find a shiny. Hey, Jeff, this is true. Chat, do you know if you type Twitch in the chat, it'll link you to my Twitch chat? I bet you didn't know that. Oh, by the way, how'd you guys do yesterday on your community days for Pokemon's Go if you played? Did you guys get any shiny ice schemes? I didn't. 2 shinies. I got 3. I got 0-2 Orbicular. Don't worry, man. Hashtag me too. Unfortunately. 6 and only 1 with good stats. Oh. Top 10 not PogChamp things. You hate to see it. None last community day either. Well, okay, my next question is, Orb, did you play during the community days? Are you going to be replacing Twitter with YouTube or cross-post everything? I'm going to cross-post everything. I opened the game. Well, that's step number 1, I guess. I'm catching Pokemon right now, but none of them are shiny and or good. Oh, on Twitter, so it's hard to follow people who are. Yeah, that's what I mean by that. What I'm gonna start posting on Twitter. I'm going to just literally just cross-post. That's all it is. But I tweet very rarely. Not like very, very rarely, but like, you know, like once in a week, I'll tweet maybe 3 times. 4 times on a good week, but all I really tweet are shower thoughts when I am like, when it's like 3 in the morning. And then shit posts that chat says that I think are funny. I love that song, but I'm gonna remove it from the playlist. Got a shiny tapping already? That's messed up. You've been hunting for maybe 20 seconds and you found a 1 in 8,192 tapping. I've been here for 13 hours. Oh my, 14 now. And you're playing on 3x. I'm playing on like 7x. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Congrats on your tapping, bro. I'm happy for you. I really am. Oh my god. I don't want to shiny hunt anymore. I never want to shiny hunt again. I will never shiny hunt again. I'm gonna ditch Oshawaves and become a new Pokemon content creator. I'm gonna be like a Zwiggo and just play ROM hacks because I had so much more fun playing Sea Glass than I did running up and down and 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 finding nothing after nothing after nothing. It's okay, I'm over it now. Sorry. My apologies. Going back to FPS? Yeah, because at least then I can say slurs and not get... That's... I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Okay, it's not that deep. It's not that deep at all. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. No, I totally would, bro. I totally would because I feel like in an FPS, like, it's very rage-inducing. But when I do get... You know, when I do get rage, I can let it out and that's content. That is the thing. Rage is content. How am I supposed to rage over shiny hunting? Cancel him. All part of the plan. All part of the plan. Chad has taken the bait. Hey, Waves, is there another grass patch on this route? Nope. Not at all. It's just that single piece of grass. Oh, true. I remember... Hello? Wait. Did my controls change? It did. It wasn't letting me click the item. Oh. Because I'm not playing on my Game Boy. Oh. There we go. Persian in this grass. That's not Persian. Or Persian in this tree. See? Told you. What can I say? I'm a hacker. Yeah, there's no other grass. If you go here, it's a new route. Route 39 literally only has here. It's trainer tips. Use headbutt on a shut up. Trainer tips. Get some bitches. What about that one? Riddle me that one, Batman. That'd be sure. By the way, love you. Thank you, Goal. I appreciate it, homie. Also, I will say, yo, Yo, genuinely asking. What if I switch to Mew, like, right now? Would y'all rather me shiny hunt Mew and Emerald? Would y'all be down for that? I don't have a face cam set up on that, so I have to do that. But I really just don't want to do this anymore. I hate this save file so much. I hate the save file and everything it stands for. I don't even want to make this a video. TCG Pocket. Oh, you're right. Yes, you're right. I pulled 2 EXs yesterday. Not to flex. What are we, a gamer? Or 4x Deoxys. 4x Deoxys, we're gonna do later. I have that planned. I also don't have it set up right now, and I don't think I could get it. Like, that would take me like half an hour to set up. But 4x Deoxys will happen. I'm gonna stream that. Can Amon make a poll right now? Actually. Oh, you guys tell me to stop? I just dropped my phone. Tell me when, chat. You guys already know the drill. Tell me when. Alright, that was the first stop I saw. Ah! Boo! 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 Caleb, you picked the wrong one. Boo! Hold on. Maybe there's good wonder picks. Maybe there's a good wonder pick. At least one. There's gotta be at least one. 3. I always just quick scan to see if there's a 4. And then after, I like to... Also, chat, if you haven't already, vote up on the poll. Do we keep doing this? I'm okay if we keep doing this. Or do you guys want me to switch to shiny hunting Mew and Emeralds? It's only one instance, but it'd be pretty cool to find it live. Methinks. Is there any good wonder picks at all? Hello? No, there's not. Okay, cool. The Mew is winning? Good, because I don't want to keep doing this. I want to see him suffer, chat. Well, you know what? You stink. So, frick you. You stink, so frick you. If it's Mr. Mew, can you rerun predicts? Yes, I'll refund predict. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Alright, Oh, I just hiccup. Do you ever hiccup and swallow at the same time? That's such a weird, noise and feeling. Such a weird noise and feeling. Honestly, shout out to you guys. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to do this, bro. I don't want to keep doing this playthrough. I think it's safe to say that playthrough's cooked. I'm gonna delete all the files for it right now. Hold on. I have to... Yo, I just want to really quickly say shout out to Twitch. I love how this is the first thing I see, bro. Welcome to Twitch. This is a kid's website, by the way. Jump scare. I'm gonna put... Okay. Hey, look, small hit, true. And they still won't pay you. You're so right. I'm going to put on the... I'm gonna put on the old shiny, the very first shiny only challenge. Just while I set this up. Just while I set this up. Odds of finding a shiny Pokemon are 1 in 4,096. This means there's a good chance that a lot of people watching this video have actually never found a shiny Pokemon. Knowing this, I decided to take on the most time-crunching challenge that Pokemon has to offer, trying to beat the game using only shinies. Now I plan on doing this for every mainline series Pokemon game, and since there's a lot, I figured I'd let my Twitch chat decide what game we start with, and Alpha Sapphire was the winner. So, let's jump right into it. So after waking up in the back of a truck, you can already see how focused I am on this challenge.
Wow, Mom, you've been getting busy with the show.
Do you guys hear the game? Do you guys hear like emeralds? No, right? Oh, but that'll change. Hold on, no, hang on, but that'll change. That'll change right now. Do you hear it now? Because I don't. Yes? Okay. Okay. Boink. That is a frame of all time.
huh?
It's hella quiet?
Settle
Yeah.
down, but-
Okay, yeah. It wasn't meant to be loud,
Why
but...
does Machoke have tits? After meeting our rival, we approach
It's a
our
valid
first
question.
obstacle of the challenge, our starter. We are given the choices of Trico, Torchic, or Mudkip as our starter Pokemon, and chat voted that we shiny hunt for Trico. Now hear me out, chat. Wouldn't it be crazy if our first shiny, or our first encounter, was a shiny? Not that guy can be shiny, but this. This was what we're going to be doing for the next little while, since we can't
Where
progress
did my
with the
thing
game
go?
until our starter shine.
What's the off it? That's the question of all time. That is the question of... So, where should I slap myself? Should I just put myself up here, I guess? Even though it's, like, really bad. And then, I guess I can put you guys, like, right here. Does that work? I gotta do a lot of bouncing around because I'm just, like... I'm not making new files. I'm just ripping the files from this layout. Chat box. That's sea glass. Chats, go crazy. Spam a whole bunch of words and letters right now. I gotta shrink you guys. Oh, that's so... You know what? Wow. Okay. Good to know chat knows how to spam. You know what? I'm gonna leave it as it is. This is a one-time thing, probably. I really just don't want to play Hard Gold today, if I'm being honest. No part of me wants to. So, okay, so I could do one of two things. I can mute the... I shouldn't mute the game. I feel like I shouldn't mute the game. I'll turn it up. And I'm gonna play music, and I want you guys to tell me if it sounds weird, okay? Okay, you guys can stop spamming now. Oh, but I don't see chat now. Does it sound weird between the two of them? And this was not set up to ever be streamed. If I'm being honest, I never wanted this to be streamed. It does sound weird. Okay, I kind of figured as much. Yeah, but shiny here, so who cares? I wish. How do I get around this? I guess I just mute the game. Honestly, I just mute the game. And then I'll fix it later. Okay, now I gotta pull chat back out so I can actually see you guys. Oh, I didn't even change... Whoops. I know we just spent all that time setting it up, but actually, hi, we're going back to here.
Why did I do this to myself? For those internet numbers, baby. What's the point?
Shut up!
Farm internet popularity.
I turned the music
can
up
help
3
support by
times.
clicking that subscribe button, as I'd love to reach 10,000 subs by the end of the year, and every
Maybe like
single
1
click
second.
helps out. Also, so you guys at home can see exactly how long this took, there is a timer in the bottom right that I'd be concerned if you haven't noticed by now. Now, to save somewhat of my sanity, I am going to be using speed up, which essentially turns the stream into a bunch of flashing lights. Thankfully, there were no epileptic people watching at the time, so my lawyers can rest to live another day. I do agree, and that's why I'm doing it. But like, I know there's gonna be at least one person who's like, Oshawaves, this shiny hunt is illegitimate because you adjusted your speed to increase the amount of encounters you can do per minute. So therefore, statistically speaking, you're cheated. Now, as you can imagine, we spent the majority of our first streams talking about some fun things. Like, I didn't actually I knew Gardevoir had legs, obviously, but I never saw them until yesterday.
Dude, see, okay, hold on. We gotta have a conversation. Can we have a small conversation really quickly? So okay, here's a little bit of lore. This stream, like this specific stream, my microphone kept cutting out, and what I didn't realize is I had my mute button for my microphone synced to my reset button. So every time I reset, it would quickly mute my microphone, and nobody noticed it, but I noticed it instantly. Like, if you just listen, there's no cut here, but listen.
But I never saw them until
See, it sounds like I censored myself. I didn't, but
yesterday.
and nobody
When I was
noticed it for the
watching a
entire
YouTube
like
video,
5
and I
hours.
saw his have Gardevoir.
See, it did it
And
again.
that was the
Oh, does
when I
nobody
was
pick up
watching
on
a YouTube
that?
video, and I saw his have Gardevoir. And that was the first time I had ever seen Gardevoir's legs. Hopefully it's longer. Yeah, I've been saying that.
Okay, enough about trauma dumping. No more trauma dumping, Oshawaves. We know you've been saying that. If I go here, I think we're good now. Updated the stream title stuff. Cool. Where's my pop-out chat? I have like 27 tabs open. Oh my god. I need to open this then. I haven't done this setup in a minute. I need to open like the thing. Also, fun fact for this hunt, it is exclusively runaways. So, we can't be doing none of the old classic. I also need to do, where is this? Like this button. And then I also just want to, just to be safe, unbind this button. Wait, what? Oh, it's that one, okay. Unbind. Save. Okay, there we go. Hi, chat. We are here. I think everything's good. I can no longer see stream, so if something's geeking, then I don't know. Gotta go honk at me. We'll see you later, Becky. Take it easy, homie. Have a good... I messed it up already. I did a fake enemy reaction of VC once, and you generally had me fooled. Yeah, I do be pretty good at baiting people. I do, in fact, be the master baiter. What can I say? I'm literally the best at making people think that they did something when they actually didn't. Okay, so now the encounter should have went up by 1. I'm gonna keep it over there, just be safe. Oh, true, I can like full screen my Discord and stuff now as well. Cool. Okay, there we go. Now we're gaming. You have a master ball, right? Oh, yeah. Yep. I have a master ball. I have it all set up. I'm all good. We are gaming, don't worry. Now, truthfully, I'm gonna be real. It is kind of, a slower hunt. I can admit that, absolutely. It is not the epitome of speed, unfortunately. But it's not, like, incredibly slow either. So, and I gotta do this either way. Like, and also, hey, I guess if you're seeing this, you get to see the sneak peek of the layout for Mew. And the mewing Mew at the bottom, which I think is pretty Sigma. Refund predict? No, I don't wanna, actually. Sorry. If you you voted yes, you're locked in on yes. I'm gonna get this Mew. I got it. Hit it from the back. No, you're right. I do gotta do that. Mod view. Do I have a mod view open? I do. Predict. Delete. Take your channel points back, chat. Take your channel points back. Now the real question is, chat. Type 1 if you guys want another predict. It'll be for 3 hours, but... Or I guess actually, depending, because realistically speaking, this is all I gotta do. Like, I'm gonna end stream, and I'm just gonna do this anyways. 111. Oh, so we have a lot of gambling addicts here. Alright. Well, mods, you guys already know. Run it back. I posted random encounters from you. Well, it's not random encounters, it's runaways, but you can see yourself. I don't have a timer, so I don't know exactly, but this is it. They're not stupid fast, but I have been extremely unlucky forever, and you know, we haven't gotten a shiny in a long time, so maybe we'll get a shiny today just to make up for all of the terrible luck that we've gotten. Did you give a Park Soul Silver? Yeah, Park Soul Silver is officially in the dirt, chat. It will never see the light of day. Ever. Alright, so due to all that information, how long am I going to stream for? Maybe 4 hours, maybe less. I'm going to see how I'm feeling. Realistically, it comes down to, in 3 hours, am I going to want to watch Netflix or not? Pretty much. I'm gonna be real. Will I be craving the Netflix? Or not? Will you cut the Heart Gold Silver playthrough? Yep. Alright, now everybody's doubting, so I'm gonna be a believer, and I'm gonna make so many bans. 835. I'm gonna make so many bans. I voted for the wrong side? That's crazy. That's crazy, Orb. Insane. Netflix and Shiny Hunt. Yeah, for real. Yo, chat. Who trying to Netflix and Shiny Hunt for the one time? I'll just stream Netflix and then get canceled. Yeah, no, I decided, you know, I don't really want to do Heart Gold Silver anymore because realistically, that is the unluckiest one on the planet. And, you know, maybe like I'll make a video out of it. I don't know if I'm going to delete the footage instantly, but like, I don't want to do it. I want to focus on this. I want to get this done. So we're saying bye-bye to Heart Gold Silver and the randomized run anyways. And hanging out here. That's what I was doing a second ago. Okay, so now that we're talking about Netflix and chill, except instead of chilling, it's shiny hunting. Chat, what is your favorite Netflix show? Put me on some shows that you guys be watching, because realistically speaking, this could take a long time. And I also have other hunts I need to do as well that are also going to take a long time. I don't think it'll take as long as Mew, but it's definitely going to take a long time. Also, fun fact, this is a legal Mew. If I get, like, when I catch this shiny, I'm going to trade it to Scarvy. Fun fact. Oh, you're going to go back to Hearthstone? No, Tomfoolery, I'm never streaming that again. I'm not touching that game. No, it's gone. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Arcane? I watched, like, the first episode and a half of Arcane. Or no, I watched the first like 2.5 episodes. I just kind of stopped. But to be honest, I was watching it because why would happen any context? There was nothing that happened. I just don't want to do it anymore. I kind of just saw, like, the whole reason I was watching it in the first place was to because my friend was watching it and she was like, you should really watch this. And I was like, okay, word. And I just kind of did, and then her and I just never spoke again. So I was like, okay, well, if I'm just watching this to make conversation, why would I watch this if I don't conversate with this individual? I feel like the music is a hint loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. The Good Place is a good show. What is The Good Place about? BoJack Horseman? Pokemon Journeys. Hell no. If it ain't Ash, I don't want it, bro. And if it is Ash, I don't want it. After seeing what happened in XYZ, I will never let that go. I will never let that go. I think it's funny how Comment was like, hey, what game should I do a shiny hunt in? And then he was like, okay, I'll do Emerald. And I said, no, don't do Emerald. And now here I am on Emerald. Big Mouth. I low-key, that show definitely was like weird at times, but I like that show. I haven't watched it in a while. I imagine it's like a new season or two. I think it was a pretty good show though. Definitely a little overhated, though I can say the criticism is valid criticism. For sure. XYZ lore, in XYZ, Ash was supposed to win the championship and he didn't. Like and not so much the XYZ lore, I'm just very disappointed at how XYZ ended, because XYZ was one of my favorite Pokemon just consumptions of all time. In terms of like content, I guess, and Pokemon media, that's what I'm looking for. In Pokemon media, XYZ is hands down the best. But then the ending and how it ended just made me so frustrated and upset. But I was like, okay, you know what? Okay, that's fine. You know what? He got really close, closest ever been, fine. And then right after XYZ, we get Sun and Moon. And I wanted to throw up. The art style is disgusting. XYZ was like the closest thing to an actual anime that Pokemon has ever been in terms of seriousness and actual like plot. And then Sun and Moon was just like, haha, let's splish splash in the puddles. Like, no. I was appreciating the fact that for the first time ever, Pokemon was getting a little bit more serious. And then they just 180 that completely. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm good, bro. Bam. Oh, please tell me, why did you quit Hardcode Souls? Dude, Tom Furley, I'm not gatekeeping any information. Oh, okay. Sorry for already telling me. Okay, sorry. Okay, no. If you didn't hear me, different story. Okay, if you didn't hear me, okay, never mind. Yeah, I literally just didn't want to do it anymore. Truthfully, I didn't want to do it. Like, I'm not to say I didn't want to do it. I just like, not so much that I didn't want to do it, but if I'm gonna scrap it on Tuesday anyways, like if we don't get 3 shinies, I'm scrapping it, right? That's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. And I'd rather just spend the time like doing something that is like worth doing, like this, because I have to do this anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to do this for the shiny only video, so I'd rather just do this, and that be that. This is a very Gamba of you. I know. I'm so sorry to disappoint. In my defense, my YouTube channel is falling off dramatically, and I need this video to come out ASAP, so I'm not homeless. Sun and Moon was just Yokai Watch competitor. I refuse to believe otherwise. Yeah, but Yokai Watch sucks for a reason, so why are they trying to compete with Yokai Watch? Sorry to, like, the 3 Yokai Watch enjoyers here. Lots of philosophical questions in the show, and towards the end of the show, similar concepts to a certain BoJack Horseman episode. Are you talking about The Good Life? Or The Good Place, sorry. The place is here about 4 people going to heaven, except the MC doesn't belong there. She's kind of terrible for her life on Earth. Oh. Wait, that's kind of interesting. Bam, bam. Heaven and Hell. Girl dies and ends up in heaven, but she low-key was a shit person. And she's oh, okay. Huh, that sounds okay, that does sound quite interesting, to be honest. That does sound quite interesting. Wait, I might take a little gamble. Little gamble, not get. I do that way too much. I do that way too much. Okay, hold on. Welcome to Pokemon Emerald, where shiny frames are obnoxious every time you soft reset. I'm letting this sit for 2 seconds with speed up on. Because fun fact, you're not supposed to turn your Game Boy off. When you do like these hunts, you're not supposed to turn your Game Boy off. It is actually recommended you just leave your Game Boy on the entire time. And you charge it. Because of how shiny frames work and how dumb this game's RNG is. You're not supposed to, like, you can, but like all those encounters I just did, let's just say I did an hour's worth of encounters and then I reset. The next hour encounters I do, I'd say like 25 to 30% of them are going to be encounters I've already done. Like I don't encounter the exact same Mew because shiny frames. That's fine. Thanks. No, for real. It drives me nuts. It gets me so paranoid that like this game is like broken and this is the only way to get Mew. That's what makes me very annoyed. This is the only way to get Mew. Thank God I don't have to do Deoxys on this game. Thank God I don't gotta do Deoxys on this game. I would go insane. I Down the Hill and Sun and Moon is my favorite. Call me dumb, but I love the adventure, and XY was the first series that I watched. That's fair, you know, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone has their own Pokemon takes. I strongly dislike Sun and Moon, but, you know, I know that my opinion isn't the opinion, so. Does not respond if you knock it out, leave it, right? No, you have to go beat the Elite Four again. I'm pretty sure it does respawn. I'm pretty sure you have to clear out the Elite Four, though. Which I don't want to do. I'm good, fam. I just want my sparkly Nyan cat. That's about it. Yeah, this is literally what I've been doing past couple days. Like, I don't really got any interesting lore or anything to share because, like, I be doing this, bro. This is what I've been doing. Like, 2 days. Yesterday, I played a little bit of I played a little video games for a bit. I still shiny hunted, but the day before, I literally ended stream. You know, I did like what I had to do, and then I just shiny hunted Mew all night until I was like, okay, it's bedtime. So yeah, this hunt is very long, and it's kind of stinky that this isn't like you can't dual hunt this. I think you kinda can if you have the thing set up so where it's like it runs multiple inputs or one input for multiple sources, but I don't have that. I don't know how to do that. So, in the meantime, I just Mew. I miss the days when I wake up at like 7 a.m. on a Saturday to watch Pokemon Black and White. What are my brothers screaming when it came up on Dude, low-key felt. Dude, I miss waking up early to watch Pokemon. I didn't wake up or like, you know, just like waking up early excited to watch something. You know, just being excited. Like, that was a time. Watching Pokemon. I used to watch Pokemon Black and White before school. I would wake up earlier so I could watch it before school. And then XYZ, I watched on my stairs right after school every Thursday on YouTube. Beyblade into Pokemon. I didn't watch a lot of the Beyblade show, but I understood some of it. I didn't watch it because my friend got me into Beyblade, right? So I would really only Beyblade around him. But it was kind of cool. Like, the show wasn't terrible. Kind of would just watch it when we're just like chilling at his house and nothing to do. And I'd be sitting like, damn, dude, I could like be playing Pokemon right now. Or like, damn, we should go to your room and play Call of Duty on your Xbox because I'm not allowed to play Call of Duty at my house. But sometimes he'd slap on the Beyblades and I'd be like, alright. I guess who up Bay and they Blade right now. Ninja going to Pokemon? Now we're talking. Now we're talking cinema. I really like the Pokemon anime as a kid. I barely remember any of it except I like Torterra a lot. Well, then, hey, you know, you want to be crazy, ISO? Rewatch all of Pokemon. I want to do that. Chat, does anybody know how many episodes of Pokemon there are officially? Max Smith, what's up, homie? It's good to see you, dude. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, dude. Any plankers? No, I'm a planker. Does anyone know how many? I know there's more than One Piece, But how many Pokemon episodes are there officially? Does anybody know? Linkman, I'm a fraud. You are. Shame on you. 1,269. Nice. So if I watched 2 episodes a day, it would take me 2 years to finish all of Pokemon. See, that's my kind of commitment, but I feel like I'd get bored. I feel like I'd get bored. I started watching anime again, but I can't stand Misty because she's constantly abusing Psyduck to get it to be useful, and it's played for laughs because 90s. I messed up the thing. I mean, but that's part of Psyduck's lore. Psyduck can only use its psychic powers when it has a headache. So, like, I understand for sure, but that's a part of the Pokemon's lore. It's not like they're encouraging, you know, abusing the... Like, they are in the sense, like, they're playing it off that way, but they're not just beating it to beat it. That's a Psyduck's thing. It has powerful psychic abilities when it has headaches. And, yeah, like Orb's saying, like, it's about monsters fighting each other. So, on one end, I can understand where you're coming from. On the other end, it's Pokemon, so, like... What do you expect? You know, I feel like that's like going and watching wrestling. You'd be like, why are they hurting each other? It's the whole point of the sport. It began a while ago, but dropped it because of attention span? Wait, what began a while ago? Oh, you began it. Oh, sorry. You began it, not it began. I can't weed. Oh. Fair, I read it a bit differently, but I don't know. Well, yeah, times changed. The times have absolutely changed. Truth be told, and this is not directed towards you and any means, ISO, people are more sensitive nowadays. People are a lot more sensitive nowadays. People think things, or take things a little too seriously. That's just how it is. That is literally all of everything, everywhere. So, that's why a lot of people are like, ooh, 90s stuff. Or just like stuff from the 90s. It's like, realistically, if you don't look at it seriously, because the 90s were not serious at all, they're just nothing but shitposts, essentially, then it's fine. I mean, if you look at it, I'm just using this as an example, just to better the understanding, as, oh my god, Misty is abusing her Psyduck, that's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible, but nobody in the 90s looked at it that way. Everyone's like, oh, she's hitting this duck to make it use its powers. Why would you do that? You know, but like in a funny way. So, it's all about your perspective. You can choose to let it bother you. You can choose not to, realistically. Like, my thing about the older shows is nothing to do with, like, the content of the show. It's the content of the show. In the sense of, like, I just don't, like, you know, I just... how do I word it? I don't like, not the lower quality, but sometimes the lower quality is like, ooh. In a sense. Oh. Isn't that what Tom and Jerry is? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 100%. And that is like 100% my point. Or I guess the evidence I would use to back up my statement of nothing in the 90s was serious. Look at old 90s cartoons. What is the common denominator amongst all the cartoons? There's unnecessary but not serious violence. Unserious, unnecessary violence. You know, Bugs Bunny is blowing up the bank just because he can. Or, you know, what's it, Tasmanian Devil or whatever? Ran off a cliff and then fell and, you know, giant head thing. Giant head boo-boo. So, it's all just silly stuff. Media literacy is 9. People think the funny cartoon drawing is way too seriously. Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wile E. Coyote? Maybe. I mean, Wile E. Coyote too. There's one called the Tasmanian Devil, but... Cartoon Event's like a whole genre? Yeah, but it's like... It is. But back then it was the dominant genre. But it wasn't like cartoon violence. It doesn't... I don't know. I wouldn't call it cartoon violence. And I feel like nobody back then would call it that either. Bugs Bunny blowing up a bank obviously shows that Bug Bunny hates capitalism. See, and they would make a joke like that. And it'd be funny. But Nowadays, no. If you put that in a TV show, it's canceled instantly. Is slapstick comedy violence? I don't know what that is, so I can't answer that. I get your point. Oh, and I'm not cooking. No, I'm just speaking generally, ISO. You know, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm by no means talking about you specifically. You know, you sparked this conversation. I'm just speaking to speak. This is not at all in any way directed towards you. Absolutely not. Because I think there's two sides of the coin. Like, realistically speaking, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Like, that's not going to change it. Me saying what I'm saying is realistically not going to change your minds, right? Like, I'm not speaking with the intent of trying to change anyone's minds. I'm just speaking my mind. And how realistically your mindset is the more common mindset amongst modern days, where it wasn't back then. And that's just a part of evolution. That's realistically just like, as you know, society evolves, the mindset changes too. You know, nothing stays the same. Like not old people, but like older people. So like people from the 90s looked back at people from like the 60s, 70s. No, not the 60s. Like the 60s and 50s, the same way that we look back at people from the 90s. They did the exact same thing. I promise you, it is so much more common than you'd think. I'm just pointing out the uniqueness of our time reflecting. Like, they did the same thing. Things change. And so does, like, everyone's mindset with it. I think time might be progressing. Yes, believe it or not, chat, 10 minutes ago, it was 10 minutes in the past. A person who thinks all the time. Thank you for the look, by the way. We appreciate a comment. Thank you, dude. Also, hey, Booby. How's it going, homie? How we doing? And, like, the same thing will happen otherwise, too. Like, 50, 40 years from now, any kind of, whatever media it is, whether it's television, shows, whatever it may be, a lot of people, like, from that time era are going to reflect on our era and be like, wow, this was shit. And I don't know, like, what the criticism will be. Obviously, like, nothing is perfect. So, there's always criticism. But it'll happen. The same way that I am, like, looking back, or people, not I am, but people look back and be like, wow, this is shit. Other people in, like, you know, 20, 30, 40 years, they look back at our media and they're like, wow, this is shit. You guys are gonna show your grandkids this Oshawaves guy on YouTube, and they're gonna be like, dude, this guy's mid as hell. I hope we get to cringe a lot of media in this era. I definitely already cringe. I already do look back and cringe at so much of it. Like, I'm getting there. I'm reaching Unk's Unk status, sorry. What's up, Sanity? I see you, homie. How we doing? I already do. They find you. I already do. They already find you mid as hell. Sick. Alright, that's my sign to quit and start flipping burgers. But Team Skull's on, so... Man, mobile Twitch. Even the website is just blank. Am I supposed to fill in the blank? I mostly hope animation will look different. I like 2000 stuff. I hate to break your heart. That'll never come back. Like, the 2000 style will always be a kind of style, but it will never be the dominant again. I'm doing pretty well, actually. What about you? I'm doing A-okay myself, homie. No complaints. Feeling a lot better now that we're off of that heart gold so silver, bro. Miss me with that, bro. Summarize this in 2 words. Yeah, for real. For about 8 months, I felt out Pokemon, and the reasons the cards are hard to find, the games are fun, the show is boring, and the reason I love Pokemon is because I love the adventure, the mysteries, and the friendships. Buzzword Horizons, I feel like I'm not getting that. And I can spend that stuck on Ash, but we all know most of the Pokemon from Ash, and I know the stuff I learned from Ash, stuff I learned from Ash. You said Ash a lot there. Spider-Man, can I ask you something? When was the first time you got introduced into Pokemon? Because I feel like you're looking at it from the wrong perspective. Twitch just deletes half the messages when it's more than 2 lines of... No, Twitch just deletes half the message when it more than 2 lines, 70% of the... I'm gonna be honest with you. Sanity, right before that, Spider-Man sent a giant-ass paragraph. So, I don't think it's a Twitch thing. I think it's a you thing. Whatever this Twitch thing is doing, I think it's something on your ends. Honestly, don't know. I don't need an exact date, but give or take how many years? Consuming Pokemon content since 2010. LeBro is living up to the username. True. Horizon's pretty good. Yeah, like I haven't watched Horizon to bash on it, like, but I just don't like Pokemon anime. Like I'm not even bashing Horizons. I haven't watched Pokemon anime since XY, since Gen 5 or 2009, so a little bit more. So yeah, here's the correlation. All right. From what I got from that message, it sounds like you fell out of love with Pokemon because, you know, you missed the adventure and the friendships and the battling, right? That is very childish, and I'm not saying that degrading, like in a bad way at all, but that is a very childlike trait to appreciate adventures and friendships and the mysteries. That is a very childish thing. You know, as a child, you were very curious, so mysteries are much more appealing to you than they are as an adult. So it comes to no surprise that 16 years later, sorry, you don't have that same spark. You don't crave those mysteries or adventures anymore. That tends to happen when you spend 16 years with a franchise. And also, you grow up as an individual. So any adult isn't going to like Pokemon Horizons the same way they liked other Pokemon shows as a kid. And that has nothing to do with the quality of the show. It has to do with you as a person. You've grown up. You aren't a kid anymore. You have a lot more life experience. You have already gotten that mystery, you know, that like that curiosity that you had as a kid has kind of been dealt with. You know, everyone's so naturally curious, but you were nowhere near as curious or as invested or, I guess, like, willing to commit, I guess, as you were as a child when it comes to these kind of things. So, of course, there's gonna be, like, this giant gap in terms of your feeling from Pokemon when you were a kid towards now. And I'm the same, like, everybody's the same. I can't tell you anybody who's liked Pokemon or anything for that matter for over a decade that still has the exact same flair they did when they first started. That's just kind of life. Shiny Kangaskhan. Ooh. Congrats, dude. Congrats, homie. That's sick. That is huge. Thank you for the like. We appreciate it, Sanity. I can get a Horizon, sadly, not because of no Ash. It doesn't feel like the main Pokemon anime. Like, it seems like a side series. I'm gonna see if I can figure out the path for this. You little rascal. Oh, wow, that works out great. Okay. I didn't think that would work at all, but I mean, okay. I can't get into Horizon sadly, not because of Ash. I feel like I just read this. I don't know if I read this out loud, but I read it in my head. I can't get an Ash, not because of Ash, because I feel like it feels more like a side series. Well, that makes sense, but then take it as a side series. If it feels like a side series, then take it as a side series. Don't go into it hoping and expecting, you know, oh, whoops. Similar stuff if it's not. That's awkward. Damn, okay, I just got bamboozled so hard by Mew. Yo, do you already like Whimsy and Wonder? No, you just age as a human being. So wait, is that a bad thing or not? Oh no, I don't say it's not a bad and or a good thing. I'm just saying, because when you typed out what you typed out, the energy or like what I perceived from it anyways was that you don't like Pokemon because Pokemon doesn't feel the same anymore. But then, and I'm not saying that like literally, but you're indirectly, you're saying Pokemon doesn't feel the same anymore, and it's because Pokemon's changed. And of course Pokemon has changed, but so have you, is the point I'm saying. Everybody experiences the exact same thing. So many people are the exact same way that you're like, yeah, I don't want to watch the new anime because it's not Ash. Because it's not this. Oh, I don't have my alert box set up here. I was like, why is that not going up? I don't have my alert box set up here. Because this was supposed to be camera only. Hold on. Hey, full screen Oshawaves for 1 second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. Oh, that's not the right one. Sanity! With the homie, or gifting the homie ISO, a tier 1 sub. Dude, Sandy, thank you for the gift of sub, dude. We appreciate it. Thank you. And ISO, please, I beg of you, drop the homie Sanity a thank you. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for the gifted, bro. We appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna be honest, that made me lose my train of thought, but yeah, oh yeah, most people like, yeah, Pokemon Horizons doesn't feel the same. Realistically, it has definitely adapted. Obviously, it's changed because like the target audience, like what kids used to like nowadays versus what kids used to like then versus what kids like nowadays are very different things. So you have to adapt. And when you create any kind of media, you are constantly having to adapt if you want to stay relevant in a sense. You have to say you have to adapt and you have to stay relevant to what is. That is why when I say all the time, if you're gonna be a content creator, don't make let's play videos, episodic let's play videos. Those aren't a thing anymore. You have to adapt to the modern times and do long form content. That's kind of what it is, or short form content exclusively, one or the other. And it's the same thing with any kind of media, TV shows, everything. It's all the same. That's why most shows nowadays, chat, are 40+ minutes long. It's not because, oh, they just like making longer videos. It's because they know that nowadays people aren't watching as much. The attention span has declined, so it's more background noise now. So they doubled the episode size, so that way you as a viewer feel like if you're trying to binge a show, you don't have to, wait. You don't have to wait and wait and wait. Oh, on the flip side, they keep you hooked for those 40 minutes because 20 minutes of stimulation isn't enough anymore. It really isn't. And a perfect example of this, and I'm talking from experience exclusively, and if you watch Solo Leveling, you probably feel the same way. Everyone says Solo Leveling episodes, it's literally an ongoing meme. Solo Leveling episodes are like done like that. They feel like they're done instantly. They're not. They're just 20-minute episodes or 20 whatever minute episodes. They are the same length of episodes that were like 10, 20 years ago. But they feel so much faster. They feel gone so much faster now. So companies, media producers had to adapt to that and realize that that's not a good thing. People don't like that. So they had to double the length of each episode. Anyways, that is the lore. So tracking this all back, media itself has to update. So of course, modern Pokemon is not going to be similar to old school Pokemon. But also you consuming it, you the consumer have also changed. You aren't the same kids you were. You've grown up. You've become an adult, or you are becoming an adult. Of course, the way you consume things are different. They get some new banners for the backgrounds. I don't. You haven't been here in a while, so maybe. But I haven't put those up in months. And so you're back on the Pokemon to you, and like, yeah, like hell yeah, dude. First of all, hell yeah, I'm happy to be that, to be able to be that connection for you. I'm super happy for that. But like, I feel like just people really don't have a grasp on, or a good grasp on, like that concept of you are changing, not the game or not the series itself. Of course, the series has, changes. Of course, has to adapt to modern standards, but you yourself as the consumer have also changed when it comes to Pokemon, and people often forget that. Look at Lurk, thank you for the Lurk Fitty. We appreciate it, homie. Thank you. What's your favorite thing to use as background noise? It really depends on what I'm doing. It really depends on the situation of what I'm doing, Matthew. Because it could be anything from watching Netflix, or like just listening to Netflix, to music, to a YouTube video. Really, really depends. Like if I'm editing, music. At a very low volume, music. Because if I watch, like, Netflix, for example, or if I watch a YouTube video, I'll end up spending more time watching the video, getting sucked into the video, than I would editing. Because truthfully, editing is boring. If I'm playing video games, YouTube. Always YouTube videos. Always, always, always. Very rarely music. Sometimes music, but not a lot. But then also, if I am shiny hunting, for example, then a TV show of some sort. But that's not really background noise anymore. So that's a bit diffy. Honestly, when I watched Pokemon anime starting in 2025 was my main focus. It was my main focus, not even our background noise. That's good. Honestly, it means your attention span isn't completely cooked. What's up, Dev? What's good, homie? How you doing? Hello. I still can't watch 1 hour movies, but I can watch 3 hours worth of shows. Yeah, that's just like, that's just movies though. Like sometimes movies suck. That's just how it is, honestly. I feel like sometimes I feel like, dude, this movie needs to end. But then other times, it's like, I can sit down and watch 3 hours of shows, absolutely. My personal favorite noise is always YouTube. That's really how I found out about you. I was using YouTube as background noise, ended up auto-playing one of your videos. It distracted me so bad. Yo, my fault, gang. My fault. My bad, for real. I've been good. I'm glad to hear that, homie. I'm very glad to hear that. Dude, like, are you working now? Is that taking photos? Okay. Photography era. I see you, bro. I see you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here and there? Okay, type shit, type shit. I'm gonna be real, you said, and I was expecting you to say, yeah, I do crimes. Under like table. Oh, yeah. Honestly, makes sense. Makes sense. Or not, no, sorry. That doesn't make sense, but, like, I get you. I get what you're saying. Yeah, you know, no IRS agents are around, right? I just have multiple character plotlines going at once. See, I actually am so convinced that is, that's a hook thing. I am so convinced the reason a lot of shows nowadays have multiple plotlines going at the same time is literally just to keep you invested. That is literally what it is. Like back in, you know, older like TV shows when they're 20 minutes, like this episode is focused on this character, right? And then sometimes you get like another character episode. Now, shows will have 2 different episodes, 2 different plot lines interlinked. And at the very end, they come to some sort of connection, always. That's like every drama show. There's 2 different plot lines going on at the same time. I noticed that instantly watching Suits. And then I've been watching The Blacklist. Same thing. I've noticed that they do that, and I can't take my mind off of it. Every time I see it, it's like, oh, they did the thing. Episode 2.0. My brain on a red short. Hey, yo. I'm joking, government. I definitely... Yeah, of course. I have ADHD? Oh, absolutely. I feel like... I feel like ADHD is, like, a lot more common nowadays than it used to be. Not to say that it wasn't common then. And not to say that it's, like, stupidly common now. But I feel like... a lot more people have ADHD nowadays. But I definitely feel like that also has to do with, like... a lot of just, like... I keep saying like, oh my god. A lot of things, like growing up. But maybe not. Maybe I'm just yipping and yapping. Pokemon Go Battle Pass returning May 6th, but don't we already have a Battle Pass? We need the remix of the Fortnite Battle Pass with Pokemon Go Battle Pass. Pokemon Go Battle Pass. That's TCG Pocket. Not more common, it's more... Yeah, okay. Yeah, more diagnosed. Yeah, true. I guess that's a better word for it. A lot easier to be diagnosed for ADHD, maybe. Methinks. I think a lot of ADHD diagnoses are just led by the lack of attention span now. Absolutely. No, that absolutely has something to do with it. 100%. Without a doubt in my mind... Oh, Hatena. That absolutely feels it. Go Pass. Okay, I'm so glad that Go Pass is consistently a thing. Gamer! It's not shiny. I was literally just waiting for my phone to vibrate. Come on, I want a shiny Vanillite, please. I pulled that Wug Trio and forgot I had it already. Wait, was my Wonder Pick a Wug Trio and you pulled it? I'm glad my Wonder Pick wasn't a mid one. I feel like they're always mid as hell. Because I always get worst pulls on the planet. No Hondo Vanillite. Well, now you have 2, so now you can do decks with it. You can battle with it, trust. Hold on, I got rank up. What is my next wank? What do we... I completed... Oh. It said I completed a task. I thought I could do another encounter. Ooh. Is that from research? Yes. It's a boosted Hondo odds? I know, 1 on 125. Or whatever. I have Eevee said it was 1 on 125. I never knew the odds, but... That's the only information for what I have. I have a diagnosis which requires you to have PTSD, but I'm not diagnosed with PTSD. Uh-oh. Math is not mathing. You complete a task? What is this, Among Us? Yep. I am not the imposter. I'm a crewmate. What are we? You remember the time you stubbed your toe? Ooh. Ouch. I got my ADHD diagnosed in the children's psych ward age at 7. Damn. Coming at 6, so almost twins. I've never been tested for any of them. My parents was like, yeah, he's fine. Who cares? And they never once got me tested for anything. And I'm just like too old to like care. Like if I did, it'd be like, oh, okay, cool. I'm autistic. I had no idea. I never, thank you, doctor. I never would have been able to tell that if you hadn't told me. I'm autistic? Oh no. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna tell everybody? This reminded me of my parent teacher last year who said processed food is the cause of autism. Oh, you're so right, chat. That's why I love cheeseburgers from McDonald's so much. Oh, it all makes sense now. It's all coming together. Oh, how could I have been so blinded? Of course, I was genetically coded to like cheeseburgers. Now I have to rebel and hate them. Insane character lore. True. Chat, I'm actually a robot. I wish. I want to be a cyborg so bad, bro. I want to be a cyborg so bad. I want a robotic arm, please. More than anything in the world, by the time I'm 40, I hope I have a robotic arm. As long as it doesn't hurt. As long as it doesn't hurt to have. Dude, name me one fictional character that has a robotic arm that doesn't farm aura. I'll wait. Dude, like, mecha arms are so cool. You have microplastics, you are basically a cyborg. Yeah, but my arm is a robotic arm. So. And not to mention, dude, if I become a cyborg, then I can literally just, like, pack-a-punch myself. You know, I can just, you know, upgrade my... I can literally level up IRL. All I gotta do is, like, upgrade my, you know, the material on my arm, I guess. Or, like, add a flamethrower to my arm. Like, that is a new skill I unlocked by leveling up. That is literally solo leveling IRL. Just with my arm. So, yeah, what's up, Vinny? What's good, homie? My kindergarten teacher wanted to get me tested. The results were more or less high maintenance kid, which I don't know what it meant either. It's meant you were a kid of high maintenance. Duh. Literally. What else would it freaking be? I'm coded to eat cheeseburger? Vinny! Okay, I should set this up. Jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. I'm gonna set this up right now. Play! 3, 2, 1. Why didn't it do the thing? There we go. Vinny, thank you for the 4 months. I don't have my alert box set up on this. I would never wanted to stream this. I never had the intention of streaming this, I guess. So, there, it's there now. So I don't have to switch every single time. Thank you for the 4 months of Prime, dude. Thank you. We appreciate it. How we doing today, homie? How are we? How art thou? I got a fire deck with 2 shiny Lucario full RDXs. Dude, you got 2. I have 1 shiny. And it is a shiny Lucario, but I just have 1. Are you kidding me? I have 1. Like, people be pulling shinies 24/7. I was like, yeah, spare change. I'm gonna check Wonderpool again. I think only, or Wonderpick. I think it was only 1 time I saw a shiny on Wonderpick. Maybe never, but I feel like maybe once. You can have one of my 3 Pachirisus? Ooh. With the shiny Pokemon cards? Yeah, the newest pack in TCG Pocket, just added shiny Pokemon. But it's not like shiny hunting, so it's like, oh, every card can just be shiny. It's like, you can pull Lucario, or you can pull the full art Lucario EX, which is shiny. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 3. Any good? No. Nope. My Wonder Picks are still mid. Sick. Sick. Can I open a pack? Maybe if I like claim all my free stuff, I can open a pack. I have 0 hourglasses. Chad, I don't think I'm getting a pack. Something tells me I may not be getting a pack. People save the startup for the 30th when new pack's supposed to release. What does Stardust do? I'm gonna be real. I have like so much Stardust. I have no idea what to do with any of it. What does it do? I game like that. I'm gonna be real. I gamed when the game first came out. Heavy. And then I just got sick of watching my luck be terrible. And then my, at the time, girlfriend getting elusive, you know, full art elusive, EX, full art elusive. Like, she got 2 Mewtwo full or elusive Mewtwo's in the same pack. And I'm on my like 17th pack of nothing. I was like, dude, I hate this game so much. So I was like, okay, I don't really want to play anymore. Oh wait, the daily things. Yes! I can open another one. Oh, save your hourglasses. Oh. Alright, chat. Tell me when. Chat, somebody tell me to stop. When? Thank you. Alright, I can even see. Hold on, I gotta open this so I can see. Worst quality on the planet. Raticate. Ekans. Lady. Oh, that ugly thing. Ew. Get it off my screen. I'm uninstalling the app right now. Never touching that game again. Never, never, never. Missed me with that hideous jump scare, bro. Dude, didn't even give me a warning. Are you kidding? Ugly card, bro. Ugly card, bro. Take me home. Can I give my card back? Can I just like give it back to the I don't know, the card maker guys? I don't want that. Hell nah. Miss me with that, bro. Freaky card. Why does it look at me like that? I have so many of those stupid cards. I'm so sorry. Oh, did I make an oopsie? I made an oopsie. Where is the Mew? Oh, you're there, huh? Oh, you're there, huh? Okay. Yeah, you ain't slick. I got you. I got you. Big brain. Chat. 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 What are we chatting? ISO. I'll take it off you. I want to fill a binder with him. Binder? Oh, and that's crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how to trade in the game. I open it, open my 2 packs, close it, that's a day. That's what I call it a day. And even then, I don't even open my 2 packs half the time. I sometimes do, but very rarely do I. Bam, 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 bam. Wait. What? I got bamboozled so hard. Whatever. Come to me, kitty. Yeah. I know this. I know this game. Wait, why is the background different? Wait. Wait, what? Isn't the background like blue? Am I guess he's in the grass? He is. He was, I guess because I'm not in grass. Because he was right here. Because he's the place above grass? Weird. Oh, I went one over too many. Rip. Yeah, I guess I'm doing that. Stop making your own wild Oshawaves. I'm gonna do it again. Watch me. My financial villain arc just started. Wait till next month. Financial villain arc. What are you gonna do? You gonna like buy nuclear codes? Just wanted to use the sub emotes? Shame on you, ISO. How dare you want to use your sub emotes? How dare you? Unacceptable behavior. Do your thing. Go crazy. The background is shiny. True. I found a shiny background before I found a shiny Mew. What is life? Yes? I mean, hey. I could just tell you them right now. 4372489993. There you go. And if you doubt me, then you're literally lying. So I don't have I can't see the time anymore, so I need to know when it's time to take my shippy. Noted? Yes, write that down, chat. Start World War 3. 423. True. But what about time zones? Did you take time zones into consideration? I messed up. No, I didn't. I'm actually just incredibly big brain. If we get muted today, that'd be so sick. That would put this, like, I'd be like, this video done. This is the longest time. I think I can do everything else in the span of like 3 days. Other than maybe, Muna. Muna's not gonna be fun. I'm in your walls. Time zone. I live in a basement. There's nothing in my walls other than earth. So I guess you're inside the earth. Pause. 10:24 p.m. Actually, it's 4:24 p.m. Actually, get it right, why don't we? I get up at 5? For what? Why must you get up at 5? I live in the dirt, duh. One of those dirt people, poopy. You just eat dirt. You eat... You're like literally a Minecraft person then. That is exactly what you are. Your house is made of dirt. You eat dirt. You craft out of dirt. You build with dirt. For school? Oh, hell no. No, I mean, honestly, don't listen to me. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school. It's very important for you. It's very important. I'm actually, in a weird way, I'm happy that I'm streaming Mew. Like, a part of me is because I hate shiny hunting off stream. If I'm being honest, only because when I'm off stream, I'm so much more quiet. Like, I was like, oh, shiny Mew. It's like, yo, shiny Mew, no way. Oh, that's so cool. I'm just like more tired and it's dark. And I'm just chilling. Like, my face cam's not even on either. So I'm just like literally just like locked in Netflix, not saying a word for 2 to 3 hours. And then I finally, like, when I find a shiny, it's just like, oh, there we go. No, wait. And I just sound so different when I do on stream. I feel like I sound better on stream. But there's nothing I can really do about that other than streaming. Yo, Blend, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome on in, homie. How we doing? How we doing? Finished a cutie fly. Yo, that's so huge. Congrats. That's huge. I love shiny cutie fly so much. W50, what game is it on? School's mentally exhausting. Yeah, we almost done. Almost free. 1 more year, and yo free. What are you wowing, Dev? Poopy, what's your favorite kind of dirt flavor, then? Have you been eating... Oh, actually, no, okay. I mean, well, you can answer that anyways. Chad, genuine question. Type 1 if you drink coffee. Any coffee drinkers in chat? I have a question regarding. US my shiny only run? Oh, true. Congrats, dude. That's so sick. That's so sick. So you got what? You got Rowlet and Cutie Patootie? Gas. Final year. Stay tuned. True. You can't trade Shining yet? Oh. That stinks. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but that still stinks. I really think Pichu's a full odds Basculin? Damn, okay. Go crazy with your... Wait, Basculin? Where the hell are you finding Basculin? I'm passionate coffee enjoyer. Okay. Whipped cream on coffee. Is that a thing? Is that yummy? Like, one thing that I saw was somebody was like, dude, if you don't want to drink black coffee, put some whipped cream on it. Like, not like just black coffee, but with whipped cream. Does that make it taste better? Because that's only like 40 calories. Or something. Very little. That's what it was. It was like an all like the guy's TikTok is all about like, hey, if you want a calorie deficit, here are alternatives to the stuff that you would consume. And the TikTok was like, dude, black coffee's so gross. I can't stand the bitterness. I was like, put some whipped cream on it. He said almond milk and whipped cream. I think this was almond milk. Actually, I don't think it was just black. But steamed or whipped milk is more common. Steamed or whipped milk? What the hell is whipped milk? Does whipped cream have sugar? Yeah, but not a lot. It's very just like fake. It just kind of exists. I don't know if that's the case or not. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing. That's what I was asking chat. Other than sugar-free, with regular milk, skim milk feels unsatisfying. Skim milk? I don't know if I've ever had skim milk before. I'm back, Oshawaves. I was hunting Mew now, I guess. Yeah, Hard Gold Silver one is in the dites. Warm, mild, beat until foamy. Ooh, that doesn't sound yummy. That don't sound very yummy. Warm milk? I'm good, fam. I don't want to try that. I was like, huh, okay, I'm just sitting in my box. Well, take it out of your box, dude. Use it on your team. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Frozen coffee. So when you say frozen coffee, do you mean like, you don't mean iced coffee, right, Evie? You mean like literally just like making a coffee and then freezing it? I found 3 legit shinies and I'm scared. Yeah, you want to slide me your luck so I can find my shiny Mew? Like right now? Thanos snap. Shiny Mew. Didn't work. Sugar makes you hungry and low calorie stuff is too unsatisfying. Well, the whole point of it isn't... It's to have an alternative to, like, black coffee. Or not an alternative, but it's like it's an alternative to be able to drink black coffee. It's not meant to be, like, the ideal coffee, but it's like... Hey, are you on a calorie deficit? You're trying to save calories wherever you can. Instead of drinking a coffee that would normally be like 200-300 calories, depending on what you put into it. I don't know if that's high or low. I actually don't know how many calories in a coffee. He's like, just drink a black coffee with whipped cream, and like put whipped cream on it to help with black coffee's bitterness. Ever like a good latte macchiato? No. I'm gonna be honest with you, no. I've never had a latte macchiato in my life, unfortunately. I've never been to Starbucks, just to elaborate. I've never had any... And obviously, I know a latte macchiato isn't like a Starbucks exclusive drink, but like, the most that I've had is an iced cappuccino, and that's because ice caps are one of the most popular things in Canada. From Tim Hortons. Like, in terms of coffee, I've literally just had instant coffee. I just recently started drinking Keurig coffee because, you know, everyone here has one. And then, again, iced cappuccinos because Timmy's has ice caps. I really like Starbucks on any coffee place. I won't even bother trying Starbucks because I imagine it's really good, which is why people buy it. But I can never justify spending it. I can never justify how much it costs. Like a decent coffee, not a decent coffee, but like, you know, I feel like an average price of a drink for Starbucks is around $6. I can spend those $6 to get a tub of instant coffee, and then I have coffee for a month rather than one singular cup of coffee. But I imagine just a standard cup of coffee from Starbucks isn't that much, but like, you get what I'm saying. Starbucks and Espresso House are so good. I've never even heard of Espresso House. I don't know. I don't think we have that in Canada, but sounds good. Starbucks is nice for the rite of passage if you ever change your name. Starbucks is nice for the rite of passage if you've ever changed your name. What? Might be Europe locked? That's an insane way to say it's only in Europe. Yeah, this is actually region locked to Europe. Where you get the barista to write the new name? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Oh. Huh, I never even thought of it like that. Feels validating and stuff. Interesting. I guess I've never even considered the concept of changing my name, like, ever. The only time I've ever, like, and I'm not hating, I guess, like, I'm not trans. Like, if you're switching teams, changing sides, then you're gonna have to go through a name change. But the only time I've ever considered a name change is if, like, I ended up, you know, getting involved with, like, the drug cartel. And I had to change names and move countries. And respawn, but as an adult. But I go by a different name online and I also go by... Well, yeah, you go by... I don't imagine your legal name is air traffic. Unless it is. I did with the 3%. So I gotta go. Good night, chat. We'll have a good honk. Let me Sanity. We'll see you on the flip side, dude. Take it easy, dude. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Thank you for the gift. It's up early. We appreciate it. See you late. Actually, I won't see you tomorrow because I don't stream tomorrow. But I said, dude, I keep thinking today's Tuesday. It's Monday. What the hell am I gonna do tomorrow? I should have done this yesterday, or I should have done this tomorrow. I have no idea what the hell to stream tomorrow, chat. Cry. Well, yeah, I do that every night, but no Yui, Louie, and Dewey. Suey. It's Sweden, got bought by Germans, and yeah, that makes sense. That's why I've never seen it than Maximus. I said Suey, not Siri. I mean, pop off, I guess. Positive's the name and it's here to stay, but is that your legal government name, Positive? That is the real question. Are your Siri's crazy? I know, my Siri goes off when I say anything that isn't Siri. Like, I still have no idea how that one time she tried to call my ex-girlfriends. No clue how she tried to do that. Or one of my ex-girlfriends. I was like, how do you... Because I didn't say anything remotely close to Siri. You're talking too fast? I know, I'm so bad at it. It's my worst thing ever. It is the worst thing ever. I know, Chad, I talk too fast. I'm so sorry. Talking like this feels so slow, though. Like, actually, talking at... I think this would be considered a normal pace. If not, it's ever so slightly below normal pace. Feels so slow. And I actually, like, I actively have to stop and think about talking slow. Hence, I'm staring at that. Whatever. There's literally nothing there. There's a smidge in the wall. It just feels very slow. Damn, this guy gets no game. Maybe an old girlfriend will. Wait, so you go shiny. I'm trying to get a shiny. I'm from New York. Hey, I'm walking here. Give me... I need to know, air traffic, what is a New York stereotype that's true? If any. You talking at your normal speed feels wrong. Yeah, I don't like doing it either. No part of me enjoys speaking at this pace because it just feels... I said it just way too quickly. It just feels really slow. Like, genuinely, I know it's not, and I'm not trying to be dramatic, but talking at this pace to me feels like the equivalent of talking like this. It drives me nuts. What you got, bro? Cheers. My boyfriend was like, your apartment is small as hell? Oh, hell nah, bro. Bedrooms are really tiny. Have you tried making them bigger? Have you tried hitting the domain expansion? But instead of domain, it's house. I don't have TTS set up here either, dude. Oh my god. I shouldn't have streamed this. This was a dumb idea. Oh my god. I'm gonna refund you. You can just repaste it. Or don't. I'm mad at myself for forgetting about that. I'm not mad at you, Positive or Maximus. Or maybe I am mad at you. Maybe it's easier if I do say I'm mad at you because then I can blame you and not myself. Because it's always easier to pass the blame. Now the joke is ruined. Yep. But you got your points back, so you know what? Thank you for the channel, like comic. Thank you, thank you. I think it's better than Heart Goes Over. That's what I'm saying, dude. Heart Goes Over stinks. I hate that game. B tier game. B tier game, very stinky. Hi, Mew. I was gonna say everybody should put the Mew emote when we get the shiny Mew, if we get it. But I remember that's a tier 3 exclusive, so just like actually Mew at your cameras. Like if we find it, nobody type a single thing to start mewing. Come up with a new joke? True. Just make the new funnies. Just spawn in the new funnies. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, alright. Well, I see you. It's just flexing real quick, Caleb. Okay, bro. I see you. I see you. Flexing for the one time. Understandable. I mean, we might not even get it, to be fair, so. Alright, Caleb, you could just mute for everybody in chat in spirit. That's my secret waves. I'm always mewing. Oh, yeah? Then how are you talking right now? Riddle me that one, Batman. I'm 2 in case one of them goes, and that's the newest one. I think you should get a 3DS XL because, the modding experience on the 3DS XL is so much more fun. The experiences are the same, but the older 3DS is just a lot slower. And when you mod a device, it already makes it become slower because all of a sudden it's loading so much more stuff. And it's skipping protocols was programmed not to skip. Like usually a lot of like safety protocols, which obviously like not safety as in like, oh, you're gonna get hacked, but like safety as in like anti you know, homebrew stuff, for example. Or for example, like in the 3DS, like custom backgrounds, you know, the 3DS isn't normally supposed to load an animated background with a song. It's supposed to do the like just that. So yeah, you know. It ain't meant to be running all this stuff. So I just like had a complete blank in my brain for a minute. So yeah, I absolutely recommend a 3DS. Like I've jailbroken my 3DS XL and I jailbroke my original 2DS, and my 3DS XL is just so much faster. Runs games more smoothly. That's why my 3DS. Oh, absolutely. Whenever you jailbreak anything, it's slower. Whenever you jailbreak anything, it's slower. Because it's running more stuff. It's processing more stuff. So, you know, you might as well get the fast one if you want to. Like, if you don't care about it, then fair enough, but... If you are planning to get another, like, 3DS console, though, absolutely, I would say the 3DS XL. Because the 3DS XLs are guaranteed versions of the newer 3DS. Like, they released the first wave of 3DS, and then they released the 2DS, and then they released the 3DS XL, and then... I think they did a 2DS and 3DS XL, actually. Actually, I think I have a 2DS XL, which is literally just a 3DS minus the 3D. But the XLs are the newer versions, so I would always... Like, they're guaranteed to be the newer versions, whereas you can get, like, a... They did release newer versions of just the standard 3DSs as well, but they're a lot harder to differentiate. Also, uniform colors. True. Chad, I have absolutely no idea what that means. Rage baited? No, you can... Okay. You cannot wage bait the master of all baiting. It's widowy not possible. Widowy can never bait a beta. I'm a certified Sigma, not an Alpha, but... I'm not a... I don't know, chat. I'm actually out of touch with my brain lot lore. I'm sorry. I don't know my brain rot lore anymore. He said he is a master at baiting. Yep, I am a pretty good baiter. You know, I go fishing a lot, and I'm just like really good at putting the bait on the rod and then baiting the fish. They call me the master at it. Never once have I baited a fish and not caught it. I baited a rod and not caught a fish. I know English, I swear. I swear. As in, no black around the top screen like the original, just whatever color it is. Oh, it's probably joking I'm just autistic. Yeah, it was. Smile. Nothing I say is serial. Well, the advice about the 2DS was, but... Always, every time. I hate the first sip of any kind of carbonated drink. But I feel like Monsters are so strong in their flavor. Every time, like, my face geeks out when I have a sip. Every single time. It's like, wow. That is a powerful bevy. And a half. And then you get used to it after, like, the second or third sip, but... Was it specifically masturbating with rods? Chat. Yes. Absolutely. I gotta get one of those hats that say, fish want me, women fear, or however that, women fear me, fish, whatever that hat is. I need one of them. I haven't gone fishing in like years, but I need one of them hats anyways. What's your favorite monster? Oh my god, what is it called? Pacific Punch. Not even remotely close. Fish want, women fear. Yeah. That one. Absolutely. I need it. But also, what's it called? Easily, without a doubt in my mind, Pacific Punch is my favorite. It just breaks my heart that they don't sell Pacific Punch in these smaller size energy drinks. My lesbian friend has a hat that says something along the lines of fish, or women fear me, fish drink beer with me. That's a hat of all time. Shout out to your lesbian friend. She's a certified real one. Like, she is so real for that. Somebody was telling me about, some sort of, like, a different brand of energy drink. Oh, I never went to go try those either. Those 5-hour energy shots. I completely forgot about those. The Doctor Monster, like Dr. Mario. And the pink one, there's like 6 different pink ones. I think you gotta be a little bit more specific. Like there's I've seen a pink one, I've seen a pink no sugar, I've seen an ultra pink no sugar. There might be one more. No, did I just murder it again? Live. Thank God. Okay. So chat, Twitterly. Cheeseburgers. Am I white or am I white? Twitterly. I'll drink alcoholic energy drinks and coffee. Alcoholic energy drinks. You gotta put me on, bro. I don't know what they be doing over in Denmark, but that sounds fire. Oh, don't. Are you talking about those like rock stars that have vodka in it? Oh, vodka Red Bull, you mean? Oh. Oh, I see. No, there's vodka. I think it's vodka rock stars. Which literally it's just like a can of Rockstar that has like, it has alcohol in it. Not a lot, but dehydration potions, as I call them. True, bro. Shout out to my dehydration potions. Gotta be my favorite kind of bevy. Alcoholic monsters. Yeah, right here. Hello. That's what they used to call me back in high school. Oh, vodka plus Red Bull. Gotcha. Gotcha. I prefer rum and Coke over vodka and Red Bull. That's just because I don't like Red Bulls, though. There's so many flavors of Monster in America than other Western countries. Oh, absolutely. 100%. I mean, like, I definitely have more than Western countries as a Canadian, but I don't even have, I'd say, like, maybe I have half, if not a third, of the Monster flavors that America has. America just has, like, a flavor for literally everything. Like, rather than trying to make new sodas, they start just fusing it. Like, what do you mean I can get diet, no sugar, Dr. Pepper with mixed with strawberry and vanilla? What? Like, that sounds like a password. Strawberry, vanilla, Dr. Pepper, no sugar diet. Or no caffeine diet. That's what I meant. Do you have Pipeline Punch? I don't think so. New username. There you go. That is an alias of all time, for real. That is an alias of all time. Yeah, I don't think so, but maybe. The other thing too is I'm not a Monster fiend. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I hate the fact that I drink Monsters. I don't like drinking these. Like, they taste good, but I know that they're bad for me, and I hate that I drink them every day. I don't know why he says that, but I like it. But then, if I don't drink it, I'm tired all stream. Like, I just drink it because it's portable caffeine. So, I'd mess that path up so bad. I don't even want to try to catch it. But, so yeah, I'm not like a huge Monster fiend. It's not like I'm actively drinking Monster. I will drink the one on stream every day, and I drink the smaller cans. So my choices are limited between Mango Loco, the normal Monster, and the white sugar-free. So I don't really got much of a selection because I try to avoid drinking the other ones. Just because, like, I like coffee. I like coffee way more. Like, if I want caffeine, I'm going to drink coffee. Or I would rather drink coffee. By a long shot. Monster Inc. workers, when they hear that... A Monster's 150 milligrams. As long as you're like under your 400 milligrams of caffeine every day, you're good, I guess. Oh, I'm talking about like the other stuff. I'm not talking about the caffeine intake. I don't care. Truthfully, I don't care about the caffeine intake. Like, I don't care about how much of that I drink. Like, I usually drink anywhere from 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day, and then I'll drink the energy drinks on stream. Traditionally speaking, it's a lot more 1 cup of coffee a day, and then an energy drink. Sometimes I will have 2 though. You need it, my guy. I definitely do, Poopy. Thank you for the shine look. I definitely need it. But yeah, better than smoking or vaping, but like still not good for you, right? Still bad. It could be worse, but that doesn't justify or doesn't change the fact that it's still bad. So I try, like, I don't like drinking this stuff, and I'm gonna be honest. In the past, like, I would say half a year, I've drank maybe 2 energy drinks off stream. Also, I'm just curious because you said it was 100 something milligrams or milliliters. How much? This is 113 milligrams of caffeine. Oh, gamers, I'm gonna sign off for today. The inner wolf doesn't go honk me all by itself. We'll see you later, my handsomes. Max, we'll take it easy, brother. Have a good. We'll see you later, dude. Take it easy. Chad, put the vape down. I can't see shit on the road. No, I don't wanna. I've never understood vaping, I'm gonna be real. I've never understood the appeal of consuming fake air. And like, I've tried vapes before. Like, my sister vapes, when she came over like 2 weekends ago, whatever, she brought her vape and I bullied the hell out of her for it. But I was like, let me, like, I tried it. And I was like, okay. I mean, like, I get this tastes good, but like, I just have gum. If you want you want good taste, just drink gum. Just chew gum. That is exactly what I thought when I inhaled. I was like, okay, well, I don't understand the appeal of consistently doing this. The only thing that I could understand was like, okay, well, this does taste good. But, like, it's so bad. Does you have a favorite flavor? I don't even know. I gotta stop doing that. Damn. Keep murdering the Mew. It's called wanting to look cool at 16 and not caring about your health. Yeah, but I've never thought it made you look cool. I'm gonna be real. Like, I look, truthfully, I would look down on people who vaped. Like, if you vaped, I didn't like you. I was like, that's sad. And I was in high school though. I was not to say I was more judgmental in high school, but I was a lot more unforgiving in high school, I guess. Like, if you did anything like bad, I didn't like you. Like, a lot of people in like my era of high school started smoking weed, like in 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade. Did it again. And I was like, hey, that's lame as hell. We good, fam. We good, fam. I did not want anything to do with any of it at all. So 8th grade, yeah. Well, actually, there are people who started in like 6. It just started becoming a lot more of a thing in 8th grade. And then realistically speaking, like, it kind of got to the point where like 9th grade, everybody was doing it. Like, I really felt like the odd one out because I wouldn't like smoke weed or any of that. It was not epic, but I didn't care. Like, if you did that stuff, I was like, I don't want to associate with you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to hang out with you. And, you know, I definitely made exceptions. I'm not going to lie. Like, there were friends that I'd been friends with for years. So I was like, okay, whatever. You start smoking weed, whatever. Like, Kage is an example. Like, I would, you know, make an exception for Kage. But I was like, if I didn't know you well, I didn't want to get to know you well. And then the friends who did, I always would just be like, avoid. Like, hey, I was like, yo, if you want to, like, you want to go do that, that's chill. That's not my thing. So I'm a dip, but, you know, like, have fun. And then We'll link next time or something. You know? I always avoided that. And it definitely made me spend more time playing video games because everybody in my age was doing it. Like, everybody. I'm being so serious. I felt like the odd one out for not smoking weed. But... And I just didn't associate with it. Another thing, too, actually, I was dating this girl for a year. About a year and I was on and off for a year and a bit. But the second I found out she started smoking weed, I never spoke to her again. Like, I really like this girl, but that was, like, just to prove, I guess, like, better understanding as to how much I didn't like that stuff. This girl I was, like, on and off with for a year. Obviously, it means you like her. At least a little bit. Is one serious trying to go? No. This was 8th grade. I didn't, like, ghost her, but I never spoke to her again. I was like, dude, that's really lame, not cool. I'm good, fam. So, at least just sell cigs like the piece. A single cig was 30 cents, huh? And you see, yeah, that's terrible. Like, that's so terrible that, like, at such a young age people do that. And it's just getting younger and younger. I really feel like as time goes on, because, you know, definitely there was kids at like 6th or 8th grade, whatever, however old you were at 8th grade back then, that would, you know, still indulge in that stuff. But I feel like the percentage has only gotten higher and higher as time's gone on. Like, I definitely don't feel like people did it as much when my parents were growing up as to how much they did it when I was growing up. Which also makes me think that going forward, like, the next generation of kids will do it even more. And that's like, what the hell? What do you mean? So. And I mean, like, I have a different perspective on it now, but, like, growing up, I was very, like, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, vaping, all of it. I'm just using weed as an example, because that was the most common. The only thing I was, like, lenient, I was like, is, like, drinking, because, I would drink on New Year's. Like, that was really it. I would only ever get drunk on New Year's. So, I'm gonna say 4th graders with that crap. Go back to your long division. True. Our money, and countries. Yeah, that's insane to me. You're so right, ISO, but it's just insane to me that that's how it is. I mean, teach their own. You know, everybody lives their life. They have their reasons. You know, like, again, if you do it now, I'm not cooking you. I would have cooked you back then. You know, 8th grade me didn't care. If you indulge in that stuff, he hated your guts. He would make satanic rituals trying to place curses on you. I was like, whatever, do you think? Whatever, cheers. But I'm an adult now, so I think it's different. That is insane to think, though. Like, not even just, like, tobacco companies, is, like, a terrible thing. But there are companies that are worth more than an entire country. That is just mind-blowing to me. Obviously, they're, like, your billionaires, your stupidly rich billionaires, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, whatever, but, like... So the fact that, like, there are people that are underneath those guys that not many people have heard of that are still more wealthy than countries is like, what? How did we get here? How have we fallen so far? Or maybe it was intentional. Maybe we've climbed further. I don't know. Hi, Mew. Be blue right now. Okay. I sincerely apologize. You can keep being pink. Just copy my Swampert. Copy my Swampert, please. Right now. And if you don't, I'll be very upsetty biscotti. Oh. What do we have for encounters, chat? I can't see it. What do we have for encounters? And does anybody know what we were at when we started? I'm guessing we're like semi-close to 3K. I don't remember what we were at when we started, though. Naming my Incineroar. What should I name her? Can you just name her... How many characters do you have to name a Pokemon? You just do in-Tim fake out parting shot, but all shortened. Oh, I messed that up. Hi, streamer. I'm mewing right now. What's up, Mafu? How we doing, homie? How are we? How are we? How are we? Be Monday, brother. 2995. Okay, so yeah, we're about 3, but how long? What was it when we started? I want to look. Also, I'm glad to hear that you were mewing, Mafu. I am very glad to hear that. I have never been more proud in my life. Let it be known. Videos. Chapters. What is this, Fortnite? Damn, we bailed on Hard Gold to Silver pretty early, huh? Yeah, about an hour in. Okay, so we were at 2841 an hour and a half ago. 2841. So about 150 counters in an hour and a half. So it's about 100 encounters an hour. That's not great. That's not terrible, though. To be fair, it's not terrible. The top VGC player once told me you perhaps have one of the greatest jawlines ever seen in this game. Was it Mr. Wolfie? That would be lore. Thank you for the lurk comic. Appreciate it, homie. I want my Alakazam with good graphics. No, you don't. Don't lie to yourself. I was trying to hunt an Abra in Sword so I can use it in Violet. Only found out that Abra is as if it's in Scarby. That's so real. Wait, why doesn't Abra exist in Scarby? Wait, you're so right. Yo, Fifi, what's good, bro? No, it was Brady Smith, but Wolfie would say that if he saw me. That sounds like a basketball player. Can I be real? That sounds like a basketball player name. Am I crazy for thinking that? I've never heard of this Brady Smith man, but I'm also not a VGC lore gamer. I'm fine. How about you, though? I'm doing all right. No complaints, no complaints. I'd be doing better if this me was shiny. Nope. Wait a minute, what a fake. It's like a 0.0012% chance or whatever. He is one of the most high school football player looking guys I've ever seen. Okay, you know what? I don't think it was too far off then, because that's low-key what I was envisioning, so. Yeah, with a solid 7. Hey. 7 is not bad at all. We'll take that, dude. We will absolutely take that. Hell yeah. Anything epic, exciting, interesting, and or lore related happened today? Like, did you meet former President Barack Obama, perchance? Thank you for the shout, like, dude. I appreciate it. He's built like Lynn Backer. Like a Lynn Backer. But now I gotta see. That's a hockey player. Braden Smith is an American actor and author. He's also a hockey player. Damn, shame on you for not knowing that, Evie. Pokemon. Oh my, he looks like an off-brand Peachal. Am I crazy? Am I crazy to say that he low-key looks like an off-brand Peachal? Is that an insane statement? Or am I cooking? Like, hold on. Let me pull it up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I don't have another monitor capture. So we're just gonna go back to this one. Does he not like low-key look like Peachal? Like, you guys can see it, right? You guys see what I'm talking about when I say it? Like, that looks like Peachal, bro. You can't tell me they don't look similar. He's got a little bit of a longer face, but... Dude, like, I know I'm cooking with that opinion. I know I'm cooked. Or I'm just cooked, period. I have like a 6 out of 10 on that read. Hey, you know what? For a first impression, I'll take a 6 out of 10. I'll take a 6 out of 10. That was my first impression of the guy. I was like, oh, wait, he looks like Peachal. What do we? We got Peachal at home. Now, the question is Brady Smith Peachal at home? Or is Peachal Brady Smith at home. Because one does VGC, one does, like, the most intense hardcore nuzlocking. I was in my home. I got my kneecap dislocated recently. How did you do that? How did you do that? Aragon, thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. Also, Mafu, thank you for the follow as well. Sorry I didn't see that. I think I'm cooked. I personally think I would have been cooked. I don't know Brady Smith, so I can't say much, but I feel like low-key, hardcore Nuzlocks, like, they're both difficult in their own ways, but I feel like competitive Pokemon, like VGC, is more about reading the player and making predictions, whereas Nuzlocking itself, like those kind of like hardcore Nuzlocke, like Run and Bun, Deathless or whatever, are a lot more about reading optimal AI, which makes me think that it's harder just because the AIs are hard. Like the AI will always make the perfect play, whereas there's always room for human error. But then also you can also anticipate the perfect play in an AI, whereas you can't as easily anticipate what a player is gonna do. But truthfully speaking, this might be a hot take, but I'm gonna say this anyways. There is so much RNG that's involved in VGC, and I'm not even talking about like in Pokemon. I'm not talking about Pokemon like RNG, like misses or crits or this, that, and the other thing. There is so much just chance of like trying to read your opponent. Because realistically, reads are nothing more than RNG. That is all it is. It's nothing but chance. You know, if you got 2v2 and you predict this Pokemon's going to protect, well, it could protect, it could not. It's a 50-50 on whether it does. So realistically speaking, there is a lot of luckiness that needs to go into playing, or like playing competitively at that high of a level. Being able to make the right prediction, truthfully, is not a skill. I'm going to be honest, it is not a skill when you're at the highest of the highest. It is luck. It is a matter of, am I lucky enough to do this? And of course, there's skill involved in it too. Like, you yourself need to know what the optimal play is. And then there's skill in the matter of knowing how to counter what their play is. But predictions are still nothing more than luck. It is consistent. You have to work around it. But you know 100% what's going to attempt to do? Players can try and play around that in prediction. Prediction of a prediction of a prediction. Yeah, but that's why I think, like, Run and Bun is harder. Like, I'm going to be honest. If you put the two of them in a battle against each other, for example, realistically, I think the Brady Smith guy would win. Because, you know, he has much more battle, human versus human experience. But I do think that it is harder to play around the optimal play. Like, I think of the two of them, there's a lot less luck involved in, say, Run and Bun, which is why it's so, like, I'm just using that as an example, but like those kind of videos, which is, I feel like, why they are even interesting in the first place, and why it would have a higher viewer base than competitiveness, because there's a lot less RNG involved. Obviously, Pokemon still itself has so much RNG, with every attack just being RNG based, even if it's not RNG based, with critical hits being a thing. But realistically, a really, really bad player could technically, in theory, very highly unlikely, but could in theory become a world championship if they just get lucky and they make all the correct predictions. Luckily, like, if they read everything correctly, like, there's no skill involved in there. There's no skill gap knowing that, oh, I know this person's going to click protect this turn. You can assume and you can play based off of assumptions, but you never know for a fact what's going to happen until it happens, which is exactly why it's RNG based. Whereas in a Run and Bun, that's like, or it's just that kind of thing, like those impossible hard Nuzlocke challenges, because the AI will always make the most optimal play. There's no RNG. Like, it's not like, oh, I can get lucky that the AI did this, or I can get lucky that the person did that. Like, that doesn't exist, right? But they're also very different fields, and that is not to by any means discredit VGC, because VGC in its own way is extremely competitive. I just think that is its biggest. It's not even like its biggest flaw, because that's literally just human nature. Like, it's not even a flaw. It's just like a part of being a human. I mean, it kind of happened 2 times this season. where shit cans, wait, where shit people won, like, I don't imagine mean literally worlds, but like, two bad players or not as skilled players won two big tournaments. It was the fourth time I dislocated it. I was playing soccer, some soccer-ish game, and it turned out bad for me. Oh, that's not very epic. You know, I actually have a list right here of top 10 most epic things, and that's not on the list, unfortunately. I fear that is not anywhere even remotely close on the list. I regret to be the one to inform you, but somebody had to say it. Not to flex, actually, chat. I am the best Pokemon player because Pokemon is all RNG, and I am doing the lowest odds RNG. As a Pokemon player, I know this game is nothing but RNG, and shiny hunting is the highest odds against you, and I still do it. Therefore, I'm a Widowy the best. Not to flex, but Wolfie VGC, nothing on Oshawaves. Wouldn't be surprised if the Pokemon Championships weekend once I get 9-speed ties. I wouldn't be surprised if the champion of this weekend's tournament wins like 9 speed ties with Calyrex because that's the early meta right now. See, that's another thing too. Yeah, you became world championship because you won a speed tie, because you won a coin flip. I wasn't even talking about like the RNG base in the battles themselves. I was talking more strictly the RNG of the human aspect of being able to make the right predictions. And like, because that's realistically how you outplay your opponent, is by predicting their play. But it's a mix of outplaying, but then also RNG. So, are we done with the randomizer now? We're not done. Well, yes, we're done with it, but not because we finished it, because I rage quit it. We were gonna be done with it tomorrow if we didn't find 3 shinies in the next 2 days. I just didn't want to keep going. I'm gonna be real. I just didn't want to keep going. So I was like, screw it. Let's just do this, because I have to do this off stream anyways. So might as well. How we doing though, Fish? How's it going, homie? How are we? How are we? Then me with True. NAI. What is NAIC? I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. Like, I watch Wolfie videos, so like, I've heard of it, but I have no idea what it actually is. North American Championship. So if you don't win, what are you gonna do? What are the stakes for you not winning? That is the question. I will fly home. And what are the stakes? Doing, I got a job interview for a car washing company next week. Ooh, car washing simulator, but in real life. Are you excited? Am I stupid? Yes, but don't you already work? The steaks, medium rare, side of rice, and Caesar salad. Ew. Unless it's cheese rice. I don't work? Did you, like, work previously? I could have... I totally thought you worked... I don't remember where. But I totally thought there was a point in time I knew you and you worked. And I guess I just never knew that you'd stopped working. Wherever you worked. Yes? Okay, so at least I'm not completely crazy. Okay. So now, are you excited? Yes, dishwasher. Yes, yes, yes. That's what it was. Yes, dishwasher. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is it. Yes. Correct. Correct. That is exactly what I was thinking of. Chalupa, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, because you would bash dishwashing all the time. Every time dishes comes up, you'd be like, yeah, I used to be a professional one of those, and it stinked. For good reason. I don't imagine anybody who's a dishwasher like, oh, I love doing the dishes. Yippee. I can't wait to wake up at 6 in the morning, brush my teeth, take a shower, and then go get my hands dirty all day. But not because I'm working hard, but because other people aren't finishing their food. Yippee. The steaks are going to be delicious after I pay with them with first place cash. That's that mindset, bro. That's that mindset. I used to wash this as well as ass. I do the dishes in the comfort of my home. I hate washing dishes from for other people. I could never be a dishwasher for that reason. I will never and ever have a problem washing my own dishes, but I will never wash anybody else's, ever. The most I'll do is throw it in a dishwasher, but like, Never, ever will I, like, unless it's, like, not a big deal, you know? Like, if it's just, like, a plate, then sure. Or, yeah, if I'm hosting, yeah, that's the other thing, too. If you're hosting people, absolutely. Absolutely, of course. Like, you know, my sister came over, I'd wash her dishes. Or, I mean, we had a dishwasher, so I wouldn't wash her dishes, but, like, I would've. But, other than that, absolutely not. I think my biggest thing that I can't stand, or that I wouldn't be able to stand, I just wouldn't be able to tolerate it, is, like, washing, so, like, physically hand washing somebody's dish when there's still stuff on it. Like, there's sauce on their plate. Or there's food left in the pot. That's the word, the pot. Like, that's just gross to me. That will always be gross to me. If I get hired, I'll be able to do a power washer. Yeah, you are for real doing what a car washing simulator IRL. And that'd be kind of cool. I think that would actually be like kind of a fun job. Like it's still a cleaning job, so sometimes be like, ew, bird poop. Get ready for that. But I think you could have a lot of fun with it, or at least a lot more fun than say dishwashing. Like, I have a dishwasher, but I never use it ever. I prefer to wash everything with my hands. Really? Is there, like, a reasoning behind that? Like, do you just not trust the dishwasher? Or... bird poop. I meant, like, because bird poops on cars, Orb. Like, seagulls. Or as we call them in Canada, shithawks. That's different, Borb. You own the birds. You're biased. You're a cheater because you installed the DLC ahead of time. Oh, by the way, do you guys see that guy who stole a Nintendo 2? A Switch 2? And, like, he made videos on it? Has he been arrested yet? Did Nintendo find him and take him out back? Dude, I have almost 100 hours on Power Wash Simulator. That was... That's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, you have to do that, dude. You have to do that. Absolutely. I don't know you're Canadian. That's sick. Yes. I am of the good day, bud. Double from Timmy's, eh, bud? Sorry. That's me. You just don't really hear it because, well, I'm not sorry, and I don't get Timmy's a lot. Also because I'm from Ontario, I feel like nobody in Ontario, unless you're from Toronto, has like an accent, and then Toronto people have their own kind of accent. I gotta sound very, like, standard, like American. I don't want to see the chat into politics because fuck talking about politics. Would you vote? No, I didn't. No, it's okay, Orb. It's okay. I'm definitely like we're not gonna talk about it. I'm just saying no, I didn't because I don't care. And realistically, my one vote won't make a difference. Like if I were to, I know who it would be, but I'm not gonna actively go out of my way to do that. I don't care enough to do that. And I know everybody's like, it's very weird because I'm very anti this mindset, but I'm also very logical and like I'm realistic. I know that realistically my one singular opinion will not change anything. It won't change the outcome at all. It's not like my vote will be the deciding factor. Whether I do or I don't won't change anything. Now, when multiple people think that way, then it's a problem. You know, if realistically speaking, just an example, if everybody here thought that way, then it's kind of a problem. So I really encourage, if you have the opportunity to do stuff like that, but I myself don't because I'm also not knowledgeable enough. Like, I don't pay that much attention. Truthfully, I don't pay enough attention. So, I don't, like, I could vote and then just completely vote wrong. But I don't want to invest time to learn either. I don't care. Everybody who talks about politics is so miserable, dude. I feel like every time politics comes up in conversation, the people who are talking about it are always just like, they're so either mad or upset. So it's like, why would I want to actively engage myself in something that I've seen nothing but emit negative energy? Why would, like, every single time I ever hear politics get brought up, it's people arguing. Whether they're arguing against each other or they're arguing for their side and why it's the better one. They're still arguing. That's still negative energy that you really don't want. Like, I don't want to surround myself with that. I don't want to get involved, you know? I am always miserable. Well, then you would love politics. You should become a politician, even. Even? Yep. You should become a politician, Evie. Go crazy. Quebec. No, I'm not from Quebec. But I think it would be cool. I think French is just a cool language. Me thinks yes. Quebecans have their own accent, methinks? Well, yeah, they speak a different language. So, Quebec's primary language is French. So, like, the way that I speak French will be different because French isn't my first language. Whenever you speak a second language, unless you're fluent, you have, like, your own accent. Like, you say words wrong. Like, when other people who don't speak English, obviously, when they try to speak English, it's not... It doesn't sound the same. Like, they'll forget words, or they'll use words wrong, or they'll pronounce words wrong. They'll have their own kind of accent. So, it makes sense that Quebecans have their own accent because it's not their first language. And I've never met an English-speaking person from Quebec. Sorry, a primarily speaking English person who grew up in Quebec. That is the only thing I should say. If I were to move to Quebec, technically, I'd be an English-speaking person from Quebec, but... Called me slurs in French on a ski trip. That might be W words. Or W... No, not W words. I'm gonna say that'd be W Riz. I'm gonna say that might be W Riz. I didn't mean that, chat. I read it... Orb's message where he said, I like the word Quebecians. I think that's what they call themselves, people from Quebec. Quebecians. Got type 1 for slurs. Mods ban anybody who types 1. What's up, Foggies? Bro really censored French. What's up, bro? That's crazy. Nah. French people, I love their language so much. It's so, not soapy. What's the word? Cheesy. But I think I love the language of love. I love that whole, like, the aspect of it, and I love the way it sounds. I really like the way it sounds. Nobody typed 1? I know, you were ready. The thing is, I say mods ban, Caleb just locked in. So overrated, I'm gonna be real. I disagree so hard. Because realistically speaking, everybody says it's overrated. So how can it be overrated if everybody hates on it? You know, maybe like 20 years ago you could say it was overrated when it was more popular, but like everybody that I know who's like French is like, ew, French people. You're not even like literally like, ew, French people, like, ew, French. Like, it's very common to just hate on French people, even if it's not serious, like, as a joke. It can't be overrated if everybody hates it. It's the opposite. It's underrated. Well, I would think it's underrated. I was ready too. Does everyone say it's overrated? I feel like a flock of French... I feel like people flock the French accent. I don't know anybody, like, who's ever... Truthfully, every time we talk about French... I cannot think of a single time I've had a lot of people, or I can't think of a single time I've had people, sorry, I've read your message about a lot of people. I can't think of a time people have agreed with me. Usually be like, hey, if you can speak one language, what language would you want to speak? Nobody ever says French. I always am like, I would say French, but a lot of people just joke about French. Yeah, exactly, but they dog on it, and it's joking most of the time. So, but I don't think it could be overrated if most of the time people are dogging it, jokingly or not. But even one person likes French means it's overrated. Okay, you're right. My fault, chat. What can I say? I like the overrated language. You're right, you're right. I was ready too. Locked and loaded. Mods got snipers. And they are ready to open fire. I don't see anybody really like glaze French anymore. So that's why I think French is underrated. For every one French glazer, there is 100 more French bashers. Yes, again, it's not all serious, but still. Most practical one is like instant learn a language like Arabic. I think I actually remember saying that. What? Which the line? Oh yeah, but it is based off of the language you speak at home. Yes, I remember somebody saying this. The easiest language to learn if you're primarily an English speaker, they said was speaker. They said was German. But I'm also seeing French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, Dutch. Should I shiny hunt or should I try and felt another cat? Felt another cat? What does that even mean? What does that even mean, Bicular? Crank and wagon, my beloved. True. Yeah, who up cranking they wagon right now, chat? I'm low-key glad that wasn't a shiny. Needle felts. Oh! Right. The true. You could... I would say you could do both. I think that'd be pretty hard. I mean, that hoe ain't gonna reclaim itself. No, you know what you should do, Orb? Flip a coin. Alright? Tell me, biggest life hack ever. Flip a coin. Heads is one, tails is the other. When you flip the coin, you will subconsciously think of what you want to land on. So like if you say heads is shiny hunting, subconsciously you'd be like, oh, I really want it to be heads. Like you'll be hoping for heads. And that's when you know what you really want to do. That is how you know what you really want to do. I always do that. Whenever I need A or B and I can't think of something, I'll flip a coin. And then I'm like, oh, I really hope it lands on tails. Alright, I'm gonna do tails. Or like when it lands, like do you feel like, okay, bet, or do you feel disappointed? My internet absolutely blows. Please be patient or don't. Yeah, you would have just stole my joke. You would have just stole my freaking joke. Hoping for heads. Plural. Plural. I'm trying to make the wither. I need 3 skeleton heads. Wither skeleton heads to be specific. What if I don't want either? Well, then that is another thing. Then you have to figure out something else. Secret option for when it lands on the side of the coin. Play those videos, so it's like, flip a coin. If it lands on heads, I'll be your boyfriend. If it lands on tails, you'll be my girlfriend. And then it lands on the side of the coin. Like, brother. That is unfortunate. I think I've had that happen to me once in my entire life. I flipped the coin and it landed on the side. I think that happened to me one time. Yeah, it did. It happened one time. I was with my great uncle. And, we were out at the trailer and we had nothing else to do. I was flipping a coin for hours. Not hours, but like over an hour. Because I'm gonna be real, I hated going out there. I was so bored. Nothing to do. And then he was watching like TV. I don't know what I was watching, but it was like old TV. And I was like, I don't want to watch that. So I was like, okay, I'll just flip a coin and see if we can go on a coin win streak where I can guess how much, or I can guess what it'll land on X amount of times in a row. I remember I landed on the side. I was like, look, this is so cool. I was practiced at bottle flipping. I could never, ever successfully bottle flip a full bottle. Well, I could like with luck, but consistency, absolutely not. I could if the water bottle had like this much left, which actually it does. I could pretty consistently flip it. Okay, well, I can't anymore. Can't anymore. I think it's because I'm flipping down, not up. Oh, but it's on my bed. And now it's gone. I can't reach it. I used to throw pencils in the air and catch it between my ear. Oh, you were a show-off. Oh, you were a show-off. That is another thing I did a lot as a kid. I would just throw stuff up in the air and try to catch it. Just to do it. Erasers, pencils. I would never, like, catch it in my ear or nothing like that, but I used to just... I'm a little bit rusty. I'm a little bit rusty, chat. It's been a minute, okay? It's been like, I don't know, 20 years. Alright, we're getting old out here. That's crazy though. Catching it in your ear, or like between your ear, not in your ear, but like right here. That sounds cool as hell. I've never seen anybody do that in real life. Other bottles on the stairs just land. Oh, so you were like a trick shotter, bro. What's the one trick shotter guy who does like all the crazy shit? Dude Perfect, I think that's his name. Get Poggies on Dude Perfect right now. You will single-handedly revive the Dude Perfect brand. Boom, 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 boom. Chat, what do you guys think we should do tomorrow? What should be tomorrow? Let's go. There's no more psychic shinies for me to get in Let's Go. There's no more psychic shinies for Let's Go. And I need to get that done. That is what I want to finish first. And it'll be specifically just tomorrow, because then Thursday will be, Thursday will be Meloetta. But, like, take the extra day off. I feel so bad when I do that, dude. I hate myself so much when I do stuff like that. Like, the days I don't stream, I actually get so mad at myself that I don't stream. It's like, I feel so lazy when I do it. Even if I have, like, a good reason to, I'm just like, you should have done it anyways. Which is weird, because I know the only reason that I'd even justify doing it, or the only reason I would do it in the first place, is because I know that if I streamed, it wouldn't be a good stream. Work on video BS? Video BS is just shiny hunting. That's literally, this is all I have to do. I have to finish getting the psychic shinies. I flipped the cap. I flipped the cap on the cap of the other bottle. I flipped the cap on the cap of another bottle standing upright. So, like, you would flip another cap onto this cap like that. Like that. No, the cap fell. I prefer Meloetta. I will not be able to get Meloetta started until Thursday. The reason it's on Thursday is because I have to set a lot of stuff up for that again. Because we're going to restart. Because we only have like 4 hours of progress anyways. Maybe like 8. 2 streams worth. So I was like, you know what? I really don't want to. Well, now I don't even want to use this. I'm going to throw this. I don't want to use it anymore. So, was there besides Mew? Scarvy hunts. I have a lot of Scarvy hunts. And then I have a very, like, individual niche ones. Like, Chingling. I haven't gotten Chingling yet. But that would be one Legends Arceus hunt. And then, like, Muna. Which I don't even want to stream that because those encounter, like, one encounter every 4 minutes. Like, I will not stream that. That'll be the most boring thing on the planet to watch. So I refuse to stream Muna. I will do that off camera. But like, the Scarvy hunts left. Geoxys is gonna be done later. I'm trying to think. There's eggs. I don't even have... No, I can't do eggs because I don't have eggs. And I don't want to spend tonight getting eggs. If I'm being honest, I really don't want to get eggs. I no wanna. Could you, like... I'll pull it in the Discord. Methinks. Why are you over there? I'll pull in the Discord, methinks. Either like Mew. Or Scarvy hunts. Or I guess I could do Chingling, but that's like That is a stream that could end in 10 minutes or in 10 hours. No, the bottle was like upright. Oh, like on the corner? Is that what you mean? The bottle was like upright. Oh! Oh, you mean like bottle and then I'm not putting it up. It's empty anyway, so. You mean like landing a bottle on the bottle, like cap to cap? Is that what you mean? That's crazy. If that's what you mean, that's insane. I just didn't find a shiny. You say as you're a doubter. I want to write that down. At least if we discover, you'd find something. Yeah. You know, if we discover, it wouldn't be nothing. Or maybe it would be. Maybe I'd be the first person ever to do like 20 sandwiches with nothing. There's not a lot left. I don't think there's any, like... I'm starting to feel bad. I'm starting to be sad. Bars. Yeah, it's just eggs, Muna, Chengling, and then Scarby Hunts. And then, you know, Mellow Mew. How many hunts are there left, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 left, and that's including Mew, Deoxys, Meloetta. So there's 12 left. Of those 12, I think Scarby has 4 of them. Espathra, Veluza, Fergraph, Screamtail. But I mean, actually... I could redo some other ones. Now that I think about it. Because I did a couple... Like, when I first started the challenge, I was just like, yeah, I'll do Scarby hunts. This is like back when Scarby was like kind of new. So there's actually like a decent amount of them that are on Scarby that I like Espeon. I don't need to get Espeon on Scarby. I can go to Espeon elsewhere. Or maybe not Espeon specifically, because actually, realistically, if I were to get Espeon elsewhere, it would just be like an Eevee that I evolve. But like Curlia, like I don't have to do Curly on Scarby. But maybe that's what I do tonight then. Actually, I just go through and I get rid of the old ones. Three of those are in Area 0. Yeah, Screamtail, I don't have... That's my problem. I don't have a... what's it called? I don't have a Scarlet save file that, you know, is beaten. So I technically don't have a way to get Screamtail. Which is why we have to do Meloetta. So that way I can, do it on Scarlet and then get to Screamtail. Wouldn't surprise me. You think my luck is that dookie? I mean, you're not wrong, but like, really? Unit is actually Beep Boop Machine? Uh-oh. Hi, Waves. It's my birthday. Cool. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, commentator. Happy birthday, homie. How are we today? How's your birthday been, dude? What you been up to? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I promise I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, homie. Congrats. You are no longer in diapers. You are now a big kid. Pampers. I'm a big kid now. Oh, wait. That means you are still in diapers. Sorry. How was your birthday, dude? What have you been up to? Did you, maybe do some crimes? Committing crimes is always a really fun past activity. Get relaxing and how what to people? DA people? Like, like DA being daringly awesome people. I commit crimes anyways. Yeah, but if you do it on your birthday, then you'd be like, officer, it's my birthday today. You can't arrest me. And they'll be like, oh, you're so right. You're free to go. Happy birthday. Oh, you guys grew out of diapers? Yeah, totally. Totally. Where do you poop, bro? What a way. I just Shawnee Hunt. I gotta stop doing that. I keep clicking on my thing because I feel like I tabbed out and then it just jump scares the screen. You'll grow back into them. This is true. It's kind of funny how we grow up and we grow out of diapers and then we grow back into them. Like once you reach age 40, it just like starts to reverse. Did you get anything cool for your birthday, Tater? Actually, well, I'm not gonna say did you get anything cool. What's your favorite birthday present that you've got? Money. True. Very true. So you can buy lots of V-Bucks now. WV-Bucks. Not to flex, I would have 8,000 V-Bucks on Fortnite. I spent all my birthday money on it. But I would have the drippiest of drip. Yeah, I feel like as you get older, you don't really get gifts. Like, you get a lot less gifts. I always try to, what's it called? I always try to get gifts for birthdays. Rather than not, because... Or rather than money. Because, you know, money's always cool. Like, nobody's gonna say no to money. Obviously, money works, but... I feel like gifts are more fun. Like, it's very easy to get... Oh, sick. They gave me 50 bucks. And then you just forget that they gave you 50 bucks. And you just go blow it on whatever. Right? You just spend it on food. You get something with it. Right? And it's like, cool. You know, I got that. I got it for my birthday. Or you might even forget that you got it with birthday money. You might have just forgotten that. You just remember buying it. Whereas... if you get a gift from somebody, you won't forget that. And it just makes it feel more sentimental. Like, if I gave you 50 bucks and then you went and you spent that 50 bucks on a lava lamp, you'd probably forget that I gave you the $50 for the lava lamp. But if I got you the lava lamp, you wouldn't forget that I got you the lava lamp. It's more sentimental. And it's like, everybody always just gives money anyway, so it's like, I like to be different. I'm not like other guys. I buy gifts for my birthday presents. I'm different. By the way, I just shit my pants. Can I get on yours fine shites? I feel like that would work. But if I really wanted $50, then I would buy you Monopoly. I'd say there's all the money there. That's what I would do. You would have all the Monopoly money in the worlds. And if you really want $50, you're probably going to get $50 from somebody else. Like, what's it called? Actually, I just had a lava lamp. I bought my grandparents a lava lamp last year. They loved it. They thought it was super cool. You're not different. You're just autistic.
Canadian_ Cage says I'm not like other guys. I piss myself when I see a woman.
What's up, Kage? How's it going, homie? How are we? How are we? What's good, bro? Retweet. Retweet, for real. Come on, Mew. You know you want to be blue. Kage's here. I gotta find a shiny Mew to flex on him real quick. Come on, baby. Don't literally do that. But how's it hanging today, Kage? I love how TTS says Cage. Well, because I'm pretty sure for it to say Kage, it needs to be accented, but you can't accent your usernames. I'm right, Kage? Like, to say like Kage as Kage, one of the letters needs to be accented, right? What, devote by keeping it anonymous? Hell yeah, dude.
Poggiest says I'm not like the rest of you. I piss Cage's pants when I see women.
Oh. Poggy, you gotta stop letting Poggies your pants, bro. You're gonna run out of pants ASAP. You gotta stop, brother. You're gonna start running out of pants here very soon. Are you off today, Cop? It's Monday. Are you off on Monday? You are, right? Because you can stay up late on Sundays. That's how that works. I don't necessarily fluently speak Japanese. No, because Ikage is just, it's Hokage without the ho, because Kage and a ho. But I'm actually intrigued. I want to see this.
Oshawaves says Hokage.
Hokage. Well, you know what? There you go. It would call you Kage. You would get called Kage if TTS said it right. So I think Cage is better. How do I say keep your pants safe, chat, without sounding like a creep? Well, unfortunately, mission failed already. Is 5 the enemy in the catch right now? True.
Fish says Kage.
Yeah, that's realistically how I, like, when you try to say Kage, you have to just say, Kage. But, Kage means shadow? Oh. Oh, then it's a translation. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So, like, I don't know how to okay, I understand it, but my brain cannot verbally explain how I understand it. Like, I just have, like, a stroke trying to, like, figure out how to say that out loud. But in the noggin, I understand it. I am so bad at that. I'm so bad at, like, putting things in my head into my mouth. I'm so bad at thinking, explaining my thoughts. That's a better way to word that. That's a way better way to word that. But I get it. At least I think I get it. But I cannot explain how I get it. It's 5:45 in the kitchen right now. Hey man, I don't know. Maybe you're really late, or maybe you worked really early and you just got home, or maybe both. Maybe you're a clopin today. You open in the new clothes, but you got like a 10-minute intermission and you're here right now. Hey man, there's lots of different alternate realities.
Evian says let's try it, chat. Cage. 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 Okay, I give up. I hope it was one of these.
Cage. True. Honestly, very inspiring. Thank you so much for that, Evie.
Poggiest says a fish funny TTS Brian go. Fish. Ew. What do you call a fish with many eyes? Fish.
I hate that I laugh at that. It's not funny. I should not have laughed at that.
Canadian_Cage says Kaji.
Kaji. Yo, what's up, Kaji? It's like Wasaji, but nah, it's Kaji. Type shit. I kind of rate that, low-key. What do we have for encounters? 385? Not terrible. Not too shabby. 100 encounters an hour kind of stinks. I like how he gets more lazy the more he says my name. Absolutely. You can hear the passion the first time, but as it happens again and again, it's like less and less ever so slightly. I mean, understandable, dude. It's like he geeks the hell out when he says your name, so. Trying to geek yourself out on command is not an easy feat. Chat, should I do stand up? No, you should sit down. Okay. Okay. Now just do the order backwards. Do the order backwards. 180 that shit. Better yet, manifest me a shiny Eevee right now. If everybody... An Eevee, oh my god. A Mew. If everybody here manifests shiny Mew, we'll get it. Collectively. And then I can finally say that I have an under odds hunt under my belt after 4,492 years. Mog. I said manifest, not Mog. Wrong M, Eevee. Shiny Mew right now. Am I pointing? Yeah. That ain't a shiny Mew, brother. I don't know. You were huffing and puffing on. That ain't no shiny Mew. My Swampert is a shiny Mew, but I did my part. No, you didn't. You didn't manifest hard enough. And I'm quite disappointed in you because you're meant to be a moderator, so you're meant to manifest extra. That's not the right path. Where the hell are you? Show me your tail. There you are. We're just gonna keep going up and down. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. I got... Oh, okay. I thought if I worked for it, maybe it'd be shiny. Why is it manifest and not womenfest? It's always manifest with you, never womanfest. Let me know Osha picks sides. That's insane, dude. Hey, I'm just following protocol, okay? Talk to the protocol inventors. Don't look at me. I didn't make the word manifest. Alright, chat, maybe if we womanifest ourselves a shiny Mew, it'll appear. How about that? Are you guys happy now? Am I satisfied my viewers enough yet by being inclusive and saying that we're gonna womanifest it? Yes? Okay, good. As long as everyone's, you know, everyone feels inclusive, or everyone feels included, and... I've been looking to do friendly battles with a friend. I look, he kind of cooked him. Damn, well, that friend's never gonna do friendly battles with you again. Mew NG. God, gay. Also, was it air traffic? I don't want to talk about it on stream. I just remember. Oh, bye, game. I just remember this like 2 seconds ago. Like 2 streams ago at the start of stream. Or I think it was before stream even started. No, it was positive. It was either you or positive who mentioned Foxy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Was that you or was that positive? I think it was positive now. I don't know why. I mix you and positive up so much. So much. I don't know why. Like, your names don't even look alike. You guys have different colored names. You guys have different badges. But I mix you and positive up so much. I do it with a lot of chatters. But usually it's because, like, oh, their names are built the same and they're the same color. So, that's my excuse. But never is it, like, 2 completely random people. They're the same person. They might be. What are we? They freaking might be. I mean, you like Menso? Is that true, Kage? Have you been, you know, hiding that information from me for years? They still scare me. Boo. Wait, no, I'm not a... Don't ignore that. That didn't make sense. I am not of the woman's. I hope. Right? We're still good? Yep. Mini heart attack for a second. That's Caleb. That's crazy. We can change that? No, thank you. Smile. No, thank you, smile. I am good. I'm not interested in the offer that you are providing. Thank you, though. Oh, by the way, chat. If you haven't joined the Discord server, I'm going to be hosting a quick poll regarding what we stream tomorrow. So if you haven't joined, Xbox DC. And if you have joined, I'm going to slap it in there after stream, which is in like 40-ish minutes. So just don't forget. Keep that in mind. And if you do forget, then I'm going to permanently ban you. I've been taking a mental note of everybody here, and I'm also going to look back at the VOD and look at every single person who's chatted in the past 30-ish minutes. And if I don't see you vote in the Discord poll, I'm going to permanently ban you. Who summoned you? Kage did. Because you like hitting on men. Kage was making a reference to your, you know, under the table activity that is not to be spoken of, though me speaking of it breaks the whole not to be spoken of thing. So, unfortunately, oopsie. Bum, bum, bum. Go, Caleb, go. When's the poll? Right after stream. Or like 10 minutes after stream. I gotta get it ready. It'll be a quick one. Like it's not. It's gonna be like click this, or click that. You know. It's just asking about what we're gonna stream tomorrow because I don't want to do Hard Gold till Silver, and it'll be like one singular stream. Hello, Mew. Is it your time? Nope. What's your gunning on Canadian Cage? Why would you encourage the idea of threatening? That's what I'm going to use there, is threatening. Smile. I was rooting for you. Cap. Shirtless hunky dudes fighting. Shirtless hunky dudes fighting is definitely a choice of all time. You know, like that's definitely, you know, one way to describe wrestling. Fuck off, Waves. Oh, sorry. My bad, chat. Oh, I guess what do we just fucking leave? Nobody wants me here. What do we? I'll just walk away. Oh my gosh, what do we? I'm just keep trying to hit my Mew, I guess. Oh, it's about Dragon Ball. Oh, I mean, no, he's kind of right. They are usually always all shirtless. Guy named off. I just opened my editing software. Okay, I would say well over 50% of the time. But I'd like to point out that notice on the show, only the guys don't have their shirts on. I think double standards. I don't know if I encountered on encounter. I'm saying a double count, just in case I'm wrong. Aw, man. Nobody said Creeper. What are you talking about? Creeper. Oh man. So we back in the... Dude, I gotta do that, bro. It's been a minute. Yeah, what's up, Aragon? How we doing, bro? I haven't listened to that song in so long, honestly. I'm a hashtag fake fan. You know, thanks. There's certain female characters I don't want to see that happen to. Yeah, of course. You don't want to look at the female ones, but you want to look at the male ones. I'm just saying, there's a lot of signs hinting towards something, Caleb, and it's okay if that's the case, you know, like, we don't judge. I don't slide that way, so I can't be your, you know, I can't assist you, but, like, hey, man. I'm here for sparkly pocket monsters. I don't care if what you like and what you dislike, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna street snipe you in Fortnite. Yo, chill. Okay, yo, I take it back. My bad, bro. Chill. We don't gotta go that far, man. We don't gotta go that far. I haven't even been able to play Fortnite, man. Dude, I'm fiending for Forting of my night. Have they even, you know, acknowledged the problems yet? Oh, No, they haven't. Brother. Bow. Bow. It breaks my heart, dude. I haven't been able to play Fortnite in so long. I miss Fortnite my night. I got on Fortnite to buy the Skibbity toilet bag bling, and that was really all I could do with it. Just buy it. You take my money. I haven't played your game in a month, but it's because they have server problems, and they're so narrowly minded right now that because I'm seeing people report it. They have a Twitter account where you can literally report bugs live rather than like sending them an email or something, which is actually a really cool concept. And then there, you know, people run the account and they constantly are replying to stuff. You know, it's literally their customer support, but it's on Twitter. And people are constantly talking about the pings and the server problems, specifically for one of the game modes that I play. And they just keep saying stuff like, they're saying it's your internet, it's your problem, when it's the server's problem. But they're not realizing that. They're just assuming it's everybody who's reporting it just having internet problems. Fortnite in this current state? Peak. Dude, what are you talking about? Fortnite's fire. Why did my controller buttons change? Didn't. It just, my down arrow wasn't working. I went once in a blue moon, hop on Fortnite with the homies, play one game, and then realize, damn, this isn't fun. Unfortunate. I hopped on Fortnite every single day, and I would love to do it again. And have fun playing solos, have fun playing duos, trios, squads. It's fun. It's not fun if you're sweating your willy off the entire time, but it's fun to, like, you know, go for rocket ride clips or, you know, gray only. Like, just, you gotta make your own fun. When you've been playing that game for that long, you gotta make your own fun. And I do. Why does China censor blood of making it white? I don't know, but I feel like I know what you're referring to right after. There's a scene in Invincible. There is a scene in Invincible where Battle Beast, which is a lion, it's like a lion man, a man lion, gets blood all over his face, and it's very, you know, Invincible has a lot of gore. And he gets blood all over his face. And Battle Beast just likes fighting people. That's just, hence his name is literally Battle Beast. So when he gets blood all over his face, he licks it off, right? But in the Chinese version, when the blood gets turned white, it just looks like a white liquid gets put all over his face, and then he licks it off. So sometimes censorship makes it worse. Sometimes. Oh, he just like me for real. Insert Vine Boom. Freaky lion. Honestly, low key. What's up, Tumpet? True as hell. Man, I have borderline 5k hours. Rookie numbers. No, you definitely have more than me, but I found a joy in more than just pub stomping. When I was in the state where all I wanted to do was pub stomp, it wasn't that fun. Like, it was kind of getting fun, but it got stale so fast. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop pub stomping and do other stuff. I'm gonna FK and get back to someone getting... Yeah, don't worry about a comment. We're just talking about ice cream. Ice cream! Yo, chat, type 1 if you like ice cream. Smile. Better yet, type 1, and then also type your favorite flavor of ice cream. Smile. What's your favorite flavor, chat? Mint chocolate chip is the correct answer, by the way. And those silly gamer things always feel like fake fun to me. As much as we want to sweat or whatever, I like winning in intense games, and those type of games are fun to me. Then you should play ranks. That's what I think. I enjoy a challenge too. Like, I definitely feel you. Like, I can't just be silly, goofy, haha, la la lands, but like 24/7. But it is very refreshing to, like, do dumb little things. It just changes it up a bit. Even if it's fake fun, it's refreshing. And then it also makes the normal pub stomping feel a little bit more fun because it's not consistent anymore. I also just like I like having fun with the people I play with. That's another thing too. I know I'm a good Fortnite player. Like, I would say I'm nowhere near pro, but I'm definitely above the average player skill level. So the other thing too is I like having, like, I like seeing my teammates do good. That's another thing. That I've recently adapted this whole, like, not like, oh, I want to be support role. But, like, I have more fun if my teammates are doing good. But, like, oh, not random teammates, like my friends. Like, if I'm playing with people, I have fun if my friends are having fun. If they're cooking, I'm like, you know, I'm hyping them up and shit because that's fun to me. You don't like ice cream? Who the hell? Wait, fish. You don't like ice cream? What? Cherry, mint chip, or cookie dough? Cookie dough? Cookie dough? Why does it feel like cookie dough? Oh my god. One peanut butter with the PB cups. I think I've had that maybe twice in my entire life. Pistachio? Hell nah. I've actually never had pistachio, so I can't cook it, but I don't see myself ever enjoying pistachio. Icing on the cake ice cream flavor. Now that sounds kind of gas. Can I be real? Never had, but that sounds kind of fire. I would try that. I wouldn't try pistachio, but I would try that. Salted caramel. The blood and tears of my enemies. Also salted caramel. Alright, so we have peak taste. Stop doing that. Oh my god. Like, fun for me, it's Rival Rebels. It's playing Spidey. Because you suck at him? Yeah, it's not because you're not good at him. So you're enjoying getting good at him. That makes sense. Cookies and cream is the worst? Whoa. Every time I put 0.5, it says unrecognizable command /5. Oh. That's weird. I have pistachio cannolis. Well, the real question is, what's the best snow cone flavor? See, I've never been one to have snow cone flavors, but I've always done the, the DIY snow cones. My favorite was always the yellow one. I love banana flavored stuff. Tiger blood. I just pulled the mute, bro. I guess sit here for like 9,000 years. I don't have the patience for this. Can I be real? I hope that's good. I really hope that's good. Hello, Mew. Tiger blood best? I've never even had that. It's been 3,000 years since you got a shiny? For real, dude. Woo bat all over again. You near any stream? No. No. If I kill the Mew, I just reset my game. The problem is with Emerald shiny hunting, every time you reset the game, it resets the orange. It's like Emerald runs the same RNG code every time you launch the game. So just say, for example, if I find a shiny 7, it's based off of frames, so it's not literally like this, but just like in theory, if I find a shiny Mew 7 seconds into my reset, I will find that shiny Mew 7 seconds into my reset pretty damn consistently. I see you later. Which is why to do legitimate shiny hunting in this game, you want to just consistently let the game run. Like when you shiny hunt this on original hardware, you're not supposed to turn the game off. Which is crazy to say, but the first move with a non-KO move, I don't even think I have one of those, I'm being real. Yeah, I have all damaging moves. Maybe. But I'm level 55. Like, I'm probably going to KO. What, Deoxys? Different story. Or different game. That's a different game. And on Deoxys, it's on Fire Red, so I can just soft reset normally. DMs? You didn't DM anything. Oh, TMs, not DMs. I don't have, like, any, I don't think. And I don't really care to, if I'm being real. It's not that big of a deal. It's just annoying, realistically. Like, the odds of me hitting the same frame every, like, on resets is very slim, so. But it is still annoying. It's more like it just paranoids me that I'm making the shiny hunt longer than it needs to be. Realistically, the odds of me hitting the... When on the game runs at 60 FPS, the odds of me hitting identical frames are very slim. If I'm to soft reset, then consistently, that's a different story. But, actually, I wonder if I should... I kind of want to try that. I don't think I've ever actually just tried soft resetting. In case I have an early shiny frame. Why don't you remap your controller? Can you elaborate what you mean by that? Can I actually... Would that be stupid to try? Like 200 just soft resets? Just to see maybe if I have an early shiny frame. Actually, I do want to do that. Because I didn't even look. So your reset button is the one you accidentally... Oh, no, I don't accidentally hit my reset. I don't even have my reset button bound on my controller. I just know what the keybind is. Like, I tap my keyboard. My problem is when I KO Mew. If I KO Mew, then I have to stop reset the game. I messed up the encounter thing. I think I messed it up again. Yeah, I did. Hold up. Ring, ding, ding. I haven't heard that in forever. Okay, save. Okay. I was gonna do soft resets for a minute. How long is stream? Okay, I'll do soft resets until stream ends. Which means I should actually rebind my reset button. Oh no, I have to change my reset button here. When she holds it and ring ding ding. Oh, this is getting a little too real for me, I fear. I might have to end stream early, actually. I don't know if I can handle the factual statements that Poggy is just hawking and tooing right now. Where is my reset? This one. Okay. There. Japanese version. Oh, because that's the only way to get legal Mew. It's the only legal version of Mew. If this event was never distributed in American copies, so wait, that's crazy to think. Like, if we could in theory get this if I have good shiny frames. Like, I don't even know. I didn't check. So it totally could be early shiny frames, and I just didn't realize, or I just didn't know. But it definitely will help increase it, and at the very least, if it's not, then well, I tried. You never know until you know, you know? Bars. Although, do you think it's interesting? How do I think about it? Yo, look when I reset. Hold on. This is all in English. Oh, I guess it's because it's the names of companies. Wait, why does Nintendo have an English name? Isn't Nintendo a Japanese company? Oh, wait, Nintendo is an English company? I thought it was a Japanese company. I just said what I said completely wrong. I think it's an English name. But I mean, like, it's written in English. Right? In this game. I was like, oh, because it's companies. Like, it's company names. Like, look, English, 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 English. This is a Japanese copy. So, why... I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. I just reset over literally nothing. I didn't even encounter it. Bam, bam, bam. If only I didn't misinput the predicts. Oh, wham, wham. Don't worry, Orbik. That's gonna be right here. I lied. I lied, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bam, bam, bam. I wonder when the RNG gets generated. Is it when you load the save file, or is it when you load the game? Nintendo's a Japanese company? Yeah, so I wonder why it says Nintendo when you're looking at the thing. Like in English. If this is a Japanese copy. Go for 5 minutes. See you later, Tater. See you later, Tater. We actually will not see you in later because I'm going to ban you now. Mods banned commentator for it being his birthday. There can only be one birthday every year, and it's not commentator ones. We do not tolerate that. Dude, I wonder, like... His birthday? Yep. Is there a shiny frame calculator online? Medikit's IV calculator, find IVs in the PID, the secret PID, First step is to find your SID. Then you do an RNG reporter. I mean, like, find... No, I don't want to do that, honestly. Finding my shiny frame would... Methinks, what's it called? I feel like if I just find my shiny frame online, that's not fun. I actually don't want to know it. Now that I know that it's possible, anyways. Happy birthday, Tater. Congratulations, dude. Happy birthday to a man who literally already freaking left. Nice punch. W. Did you punch? Oh, what's up, Ballistic? How we doing, homie? How we doing, bro? I think the weird thing is it's a 1 in 7 chance on your frames. It's like I could hit the shiny frame, but it's only a 1 in 7 chance that it's actually shiny. Like, it's just so weird. This game's coding is so silly to me. So then, are the odds in Pokemon Emerald for a shiny different because of how the RNG is calculated? I want to research that because I feel like that actually might be the case. Like, I know everyone said it's 1 in 8192, like, you know, because it is older games, they all are. But, like, what if they're like, not? Like, it's 1 in 8192. Like, does that math? Because let's just say 1 in every 60 frames has a 5%, like, has a 1 in 5% chance to generate a shiny frame. And then when the shiny frame is generated, it's a 1 in 7 chance that a shiny is generated within that shiny frame. If you encounter it within that shiny frame, that wouldn't be 1 in 8192. And those are just random numbers I'm making up. Other than the 1 out of 7, that is a real number, but so much lore. What's up, Eternal Flame? Invaluable, dude. It's been a minute, homie. How we doing? How we doing? It's good to see you. Welcome back. Finally fix your headphones. Hey, better late than never. That's what they say. Better late than never. This is true. Yes, I'm hosting a poll after stream today. Just ask him what we should stream tomorrow. Not like a super duper big poll, but if you want to be able to choose what we stream tomorrow, if you plan on showing up tomorrow, then you might as well. Bow, bow. RNG is the RNG fixed for this like acquirement of Mew? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't know, truthfully, but I don't think so. Okay, dude, I'm gonna be real. This isn't me. I'm gonna stream 15 minutes early because I gotta go. Okay. All right, gamers and gamettes. I gotta delete all this stuff after. Jump scare. I know it's 15 minutes early, but we weren't gonna get it. Let's be real. And if we get it in the next 15 minutes, then I'll give 10 subs. If I get it 15 minutes on an off camera, I'll gift out 10 subs. Did we get chatty today? Nope. No Mew. L doubters. I mean, enjoy your bread, but L doubters, you guys freaking stink. Before stream ends, I do want to say a quick thank you to the homies. I actually see more over here. The homies. Starting with Comet with a tier 1, as well as with a gifted sub to the homie. Why does it not show the name? To Ren. Comet, if you're here, bro, thank you for the tier 1 on the gifted. We appreciate it so very much. As well as Sanity with the gifted to ISO, and Vinny with the 4 months of... It says tier 1 here, but I'm pretty sure it was Prime. I could be wrong, but either way, thank you very much But that's it for you, boy, today. I will have you again tomorrow. Same time, same place, 2:30 p.m. EST. Like I said, I'm hosting a poll in the Discord server. Ask me what you guys want to see in the next, like, 10-ish minutes. So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't joined the Discord server, !DC. It'll be in the announcements tab very, very soon. I'm not pinging anybody because it's a little late for the EU gamers. So just keep a lookout. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. We didn't get anything today, but that's okay. We're done with Heart Gold till Silver. That's all that matters to me, really. Mellow Weta very soon, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, we did upload a new YouTube video to the YouTube channel 3 days ago. Breaking a vid, Pokemon Emerald remake, but kind of epic. If that's of interest to you, please be sure to go check that out. As well as if you haven't already, Vods. Go sub to the Vod channel. Follow me on Twitter, Discord. You get already that fun stuff. And that's it for you, boy, today. Make sure you guys are eating water, and I don't have a water bottle, but drink your food. Pretend there's one in my hands. I'll see you gamers tomorrow.